I ain't gonna jack you,
bro.
This is my first time ever going to one of their events, and I promise you, bro, I was like, I can see why people say what they say. Never again.
And it's like I hate it because I love us to death.
Yeah.
Like we really be thinking we be doing some shit, and bro, we not.
It's so necessary though. Like if you do it better,
yeah, like it needs to evolve. But if you told me what that's like, y'all evolve.
And my only argument is that
it's too much. Yeah,
right, and that's my only argument. If you're gonna do something like this, I feel like you should have had hors d'oeuvres, or you should just allow. The thing was, it was people in there wearing whatever the fuck they wanted to wear.
Oh yeah, you want to take it out? Like nobody.
Yeah.
But that was the crazy part. It was niggas in there with all red suits on, all colorful outfits.
I've been to an all white party where they was like, I don't care if you bought your ticket, you ain't wearing white.
Yeah,
that's how I expected.
But it says it on their flyer too. It says it on the thing, but it's like you gonna lift it. Like it was a nigga when I went to the back, it was a nigga in a sweatsuit. Like it was just a brown, just
I was like,
it was a nigga in an all black outfit, bro, walking around with a nigga with a red outfit, walking around with a nigga with a Colt 45 outfit.
Colt 45,
bro, he had big red pants on, a big red hat with a Colt 45 jersey that was bedazzled. No, and I promise you, right here in the guy, my nigga, like, I'm sure niggas got pictures of this. Y'all gonna see it.
He said, bro,
on the G, bro. That nigga was out here looking crazy. But I get it, though, because, like, you don't want to be the standout guy. That's the perfect way to do it. So.
I mean, yeah, because no one takes all white seriously. But I'm not going to, y'all going to see me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to look like everybody else.
But I will say that. Milwaukee came out. Niggas was dressed. Everybody looked nice. You know what I mean? Every day. It was,
I mean, that was the same thing everybody feel like. I said, I feel like when we did, everybody looked amazing on the night, but it's like the consistency that you talk to anybody like Rocket, dude. Like,
you know what? It's funny. As much as I love hood parties and shit like that, like, and because I consider these like, you know, hood parties for like dressed up. I ain't never been to like an all white party, all that. I just never did. Yeah. And not like I avoid it. I ain't never, like I said, I didn't really do a lot of themed parties. Like that's something that I feel like I missed out on. Like I ain't never did a phone party, a
I don't think
party.
I
just never been like outside of convention shit. I ain't been. I feel like I missed out.
I'm gonna say
I feel like we should be really. We don't like it's the summertime. Like, I feel like it shouldn't have been. It's like you know, say you could have got the pavilion like outside, all white. Like y'all, it was good weather yesterday.
It was.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's something that you wouldn't.
It really wasn't bad in there though. Like I will say this because at first I was more apprehensive. Yeah, I was gonna say I was apprehensive because they were talking about rain and all that. And, you know, people in white, it just won't turn out right. Yeah. Getting to the venue, but then getting in there, like as soon as you enter through the skywalk, you're right there. Like that was like, okay, this is cool.
Where was it at?
At Potawatomi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
that's right. You know, I did see that. It was tagged in the post.
Yeah. So I mean, it was actually easy to access. It just felt like they could have done a little more.
I mean, and it's really just the food. Because, I mean, even when you think, like, well, y'all got powder, like, how much y'all thinking, for the tickets y'all charging, y'all can literally just add, like, more money to have food here. Here's talk about that.
Hey, Rob asked if you don't have merch.
Rob was staying too?
Hey,
Rob. No, he wasn't know if we was going to have merch at DreamCon.
Yeah.
But she just go ahead and cop online.
I mean, if you want me to have, if you want something specific, you should just cop online. But I mean, I'm bringing some hats. Like, I'm bringing my hats down, but I ain't bringing too many shirts down. I ain't finna walk around with. I think he asked me about
a plethora.
He just wants to see that, he want to support it. Remember last year? It took 4 years for us to finally get Rob Jerry's shirt.
But also, you think
so that was the first time last year.
I ain't gonna put words with Bacardi, but theoretically, if you order it prior, you can have it at drink.
Right.
I mean, yes, I'm saying like
you can hand it to you.
On the website, you should definitely order it online and I'll bring it. But whatever I bring down to drink, I'm just gonna be some fucking randoms. You still like
right. You want the good stuff, Rob. You know what to do.
Yeah,
put that order in there.
Bring that to you.
I just remember, like I said, it was like 4 years ago. We said, we gonna get some shirts, right? We gonna get some shirts. So, right. Last year, we finally was able to deliver.
The filament, and this is how the filament for the forehead protection is. I just had extra fun.
Rob J said he's gonna cop online.
Appreciate it, bro.
I think it's important, bro. I love our community. That's what it's about.
Y'all see the events going on?
Yeah, they got going crazy. Like I do agree now.
Pool parties and whatnot.
Yeah.
I do agree now that people saying like dream cons turned into pretty much celebrity con. You said like they party. Like you know saying like compared to our first year at DreamCon, like our first that's what I'm saying. Like y'all crazy, like y'all partying now. Like this is no crazy. Like, you don't see no post about no actual like.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to that though.
I mean, we don't got nothing planned for Friday, so I'm definitely trying to see all that.
I thought Friday. Oh yeah, you're right.
Saturday,
Yeah,
the land party.
I did.
What time is Wale trying?
10.
it's the after party.
We couldn't remember Marshall Blueberry stuff got pushed back a little bit.
To 8:30, I think.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I mean, it's a club.
Yeah,
It's the after party.
It's the after party. So they gonna be off that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody gonna be. Ain't nobody gonna be sitting in the car that long. They gonna be like, hey, I'm trying to go see Wale.
What land party night is? That's R&B night though, ain't it?
That Friday, yeah.
And the 2010 party.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna hold you. I thought about it. I was gonna buy a ticket to that.
To which one?
The 2010 party.
Yeah.
That's Thursday.
That's Friday.
That's Friday.
That is.
Oh yeah, Thursday is
at the
R&B.
club.
Yeah.
Like
That's definitely
that is all the music when I was out. So I was like, what happened was
outside.
I was listening. I was filming with Bergie yesterday, so he had Joe Budden podcast on, and they was talking about all like the Kitty, all the Chris Brown, all that from that era, and they was playing. You know, they was playing all that stuff, and I was like, I need to buy this party ticket. And as the song is going, all you get is like, Brian, I was outside. It's all the music that was from like 2010 to like 2017.
I mean, that was a good era. That was a good time. I mean, that was a good time.
The dream was rocking crazy.
Yeah,
Right.
That was a good time. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you, fam. That was probably my good times era. Like, you know, but in your early 20s, you do a lot of drinking. You don't really remember a lot of stuff the next day.
Yeah.
That 2010s era was like, oh no, we had a good time. Like, we just went out, came home, ate good.
So this is kind of going into what you wanted to talk about. Then.
Oh man,
that
yeah.
was peak of that.
That was, bro.
definitely,
So
yeah.
let me when we got to get ready. Oh, yeah, because that was that. Around that time, we got a lot of that.
Man.
No, like they only played like 3 or 4 songs, like cause you know they was just starting the podcast,
Oh.
and so damn, I need to go. First my thought was like, damn, I need to figure out a club around here that's still playing that. So I was like, wait, they got a 2010s party.
And further, they don't have like I don't even really be seeing those kind of thing parties. Like they be having like the 90s. Like,
Yeah.
You'll never really get that 2010s party.
Yeah.
It's probably still too recent.
No, they lumping in.
That music ain't around.
No,
That
I
music
do. I
like-
see that a lot. Like actually, like that Dipset Soulja Boy era.
Yeah.
Like
That's
I
like
see
the
people-
2000s.
No,
so.
not.
You
You
got
got
to
to
That's
say
real-
Soulja Boy.
That's 2000. That's
Yeah,
before the
that's
10.
Soulja Boy was 06.
Yeah, that's
Okay, well, I guess I assume all. Like I get what y'all saying, yeah, but
I mean,
Because you break it up in
like,
decades.
That's how you know what Soulja Boy, because 2010 was big prime up. Like everything that Soulja Boy had started.
yeah, all
All
that,
the
like
groups
like
had
Snap and
started.
Crunk. Like most
Yeah.
parties, yeah, I do see early 2000s. They be Snap and Crunk era.
Yeah. And it's because it's like the 06 era, that was high school. And I can distinctly tell the difference from high school to college. And it's so crazy because it's like,
Yeah, that is.
that's a span of 8 years
That's
essentially.
really crazy that like that music just ain't. I know you know when it's so much music in the world where you really realize like it just had to stop and like the era just ended and it's just like now.
I think it was the actions of the songs that made it stop. So like the early 2000s was like I think the snap and like dance songs. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
lean with it, rock with it. And then the 2010s I feel like was more of like the cool songs. Like everybody was cool. Everybody was chill.
Like EDM music got infused into like rap and hip hop.
in 2010.
Around that era, that's when you was getting like Usher. When Usher had like even in R&B. Usher,
Oh yeah,
like,
Yeah.
That was when like
It was a new
dance
sound,
music
it was a new sound,
got
yeah.
infused into it.
The
And
new
then
sound that came out. Yeah.
niggas just stopped dancing. Like if we being honest,
Yeah, people stop dancing.
people don't dance. Like
People don't
Not no more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Literally, that's what it was. It went from really heavy dancing in the club,
yeah.
sweaty, to then lean back, chill, and then to nothing, to like absolutely no
Like people
dancing.
just really stopped dancing.
I mean, but I think also because I feel like that's what we forget too is like that was an era. Like all that dance music was like when the South really blew up too. Because all that shit was South. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, really getting everybody dancing. And with Lane is because we was like, bro, we ain't on that. Like we gonna make a
I got
dance
my
song,
drink
so
and my
but
two
we
step.
not gonna be out
Yep.
here.
Yep.
Like,
There's a certain group of people who believe that the drill sound is what killed all the party and everything like that. Because Chicago drill used to be its own thing, but then everybody started adapting it and making it own. Then you had New York drill, you had sexy drill, and so they were saying
when
What's her face? What's her face? The sexy drill.
I probably.
Dej Loaf.
Dej
okay.
Loaf and what's the light skin girl?
You know what's the New York dude?
I didn't know they was calling that sexy.
You talking about Pop Smoke?
Not Pop Smoke. It's another somebody else.
I didn't know if that many real.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe I probably do know the song. You just that's what y'all call it.
Like I didn't know we had y'all was just making genres up back there. Like, I didn't see none of them win no awards.
Well, I mean, yeah, Young Ma. What's that? Like, I think
okay.
that's sexy drill. Young Ma. And, what is her name? The light skinned girl.
But like I said, it's that UK.
It wasn't
Bronx
Dej
stuff
Loaf. That's
like that.
I mean, Dej Loaf.
Cash Cobain. Cash Cobain is the one that made.
Cash Cobain was.
He was the one that
I ain't know
popularized
it's called
sexy
sexy drill.
drill.
That's the
That's
thing.
crazy.
Like,
That's crazy. Niggas just naming shit.
that's what
Whatever.
I'm saying.
That's how niggas come up with weed names. This is
But,
Well, they said the drill music that took, like I said, that like.
But that. I agree though. That's definitely what stopped people dancing.
Yeah.
And then that's when all that music faded out.
yeah, the drill was still even didn't have to lean back and all that. So that was like I said, like we still was dancing a little bit, we lean back, and that's when you got cool. And that's when like the real shit came out. Like nigga, we killing.
I used to say, honestly, keep it real. I used to say Jay-Z and them killed dancing in the club.
No,
Nah, they stayed on like
to the
I-
2010s,
It was still, it was.
Rock, nobody on Rockefeller
What you got?
or Rock
Jay Gas
Nation.
was dancing in every video.
No, he was doing some weird shit. Nobody in the club is doing this because I ain't gonna lie to you. I was the nigga doing the Dame Dash in the club,
We was
But-
dancing in Rock the
I
Mic.
mean, I was never go to this.
but as they progressed, it just didn't become
What?
dancing music.
No, so it wasn't dancing music. What Jay-Z definitely changed. Like I listen, he's the sole reason for business casual in the club.
No,
Okay.
Also racism.
Okay, listen, yeah,
Also racism.
and race definitely racism. But I was gonna say, I still remember.
Like I said, he's an ally of racism.
No, you know that's what it was. Like they was looking for a reason. Right? But
Yeah,
I feel like Jay-Z, I still remember in texture, right? I'll never forget this. It was like it was around the same day or week that Swagger Like Us dropped, right?
Yeah.
Swagger Like Us dropped, and everybody in the club just stood still because they liked the song, but nobody knew what to do with it.
Yeah, so and that
I mean, when the dance.
That-
It was no
but
dancing
see,
for
that's
it.
when the radio was a little bit more diverse. So it's like a hit song is still a hit song, but again, as like the best DJs knew, like, bro, why are you playing Swagger Like Us in the club? Like, you don't really like because outside of like people like when it first come on, people get excited.
Yeah.
Hey!
And then you get the beat going, you like-
and there's certain parts that you might turn up on, but if like that's.
But I mean, I think that's also the change too, because I mean, I feel like that's when we got more into the era of braggadocious. It wasn't. If you like the song, it's because you really that bitch stunned them. If it came on the club,
You was just talking.
If you with your niggas,
Yeah.
ain't nobody got swagger.
It
Like,
has
you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Right.
really, and that's where it became like now it's a bunch of niggas not dancing, but we just holding bottles in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
It has to be
you
played
know
in a specific set. Like when you play Swagger Like Us, then you gotta play like Put On. Then you gotta play like you gotta play the songs that doesn't necessarily mean dance.
But
It's just throw your money in the air.
you
do
not,
this.
but you're not getting it. But you're not getting. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That stops that because I can't dance. You're not dancing to that.
That's
Anything where you in the
Yeah.
anything where the bottles or the bunny or all that that is over good.
It's too many other niggas doing that, and you like,
Well, no, that started the battle war. That started the club.
It started the club
That
war.
started the
But
section.
but what did that do? It pushes the ladies or the dancers out the picture.
Yeah.
Now they behind you going like this because you just got the bottles and y'all got the money.
You know what? Just one last point. To your point though, sometimes they wasn't even behind you. They were just literally just watching niggas battle. Like, they
Yeah.
used to be crazy. Dog. Yeah. All right. Welcome back to the Geekset Podcast, only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuce. Big back. I'm over there with Cardi Sensei in the building.
What is good, everybody? How are we doing today?
We're doing great. We got Didge in the building.
what is happening, people? What is happening, people?
Yes, sir. We got Trip in the building.
What's going on, everybody?
And we got King out the shop.
Yeah, what it do, everybody? So y'all know I'm a little hungover, but yeah, I'm in the building.
White party hangover.
White party. So, you know, we was talking about hip hop before, and I was like, in general, like I said, I know you brought this up, and I said that leads perfectly to it because in that early 2000s, 2010s era, we definitely got that vacation songs.
I call it yacht rap.
Vocational thing.
Yacht rap. Hey, that's smooth.
Yeah.
Hold on, what's yacht rap?
Yacht rap is on vacation song. Like when
Oh, bro.
It's the I'm here just celebrating, I'm living life, I'm doing
Fancy
car.
car.
Yes, man.
That's
Snoop Dogg and Pharrell. You know what? My listen.
Since you wanted to bring this topic up, explain what we're talking about.
Okay, so the example that I immediately thought when I saw the clip, because I sent y'all the clip, and the dudes, they made a good example because it was like the Bobby Valentinos, all them that was back then, T.I. and all them making them fun-loving music, right?
Yeah.
But I thought about 3 6 Mafia, Stay Fly.
Oh yeah.
That song was the prototypical vacation. You get on the freeway going to Chicago to party, you put that shit on, as you pulling in, it's going to be a cracking ass weekend. Because now your energy is just up. It's not about, to me, it felt like it was never going to be about, the music had to be not about like, oh, I'm bragging about working or I'm bragging about I got the host. It's just, I'm living life, I'm partying.
All these are songs that you can hear at a yacht party.
Yes.
Like people all over the world, and niggas saying that at the end of the boat.
Oh, bro, yes.
Easily.
Easily.
You know, like the Gap Band, that's like immediately put you in cookout mode. Yeah. So it's like songs.
So you're talking about the songs that okay.
Yeah, maybe like make you want to have
Big
shirt
I
on.
mean, I guess I don't call it vacation.
Yeah.
I
Big
get-
Pimpin'.
I just really call it like be outside, like
And that's it.
outside.
That's
Nigga,
it.
like,
Hey, is that the same thing?
But here's the thing: it's not outside in the city though.
no, I'm saying like
It's outside in like
It's
On the water.
It's
You on the water.
It's like when you
when you go to town and you pack that speaker like, and you finna get dressed. You finna get dressed. You know what I'm saying? Nigga,
We
put
out.
the music on. We finna get dressed.
We're going to the water, nigga. We're going to the water.
So you know, and it's except 2010, like I think when Fab was going crazy, like he was always on either a remix or something like that. Lois Behold, like I said, the verses showed us the Locks was on a lot of them shit. See, like I said, when they was like they got no song for the ladies, and it was like what? Like it's like you get those songs that just make you feel like the songs that just like if a fight broke out, you like, bro, you fucking up the vibe, bro.
Yeah.
This is
Khaled made one of those type of tracks.
Oh, yeah,
Well, I mean,
absolutely.
And that's why I said that they can play in both ways. Because like I said,
For sure.
because like even like I said, when you think about that kind of music in a club, that's where the bottle wars and all that starts.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? Because now it's who likes it better. You know what I'm saying? Like when the music goes, look at my look at y'all.
So here's what I think is
Like,
different though, because in the club, and maybe I just remember it differently. To me, the Bottle Wars, the songs like Swagger Like Us, they always had like that ominous sound. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think Swagger Like Us got ominous sound.
That beat is
the
ominous.
hook to me. The beat did too. The beat
Yes.
I feel like it has to be there. That little bit of
that bass.
yeah.
I don't get ominous on Swagger Like Us at all.
What about
Think about when the ones with the beat drop and it's just like that.
Yo Gotti Racks, I got racks. Like it's still like those heavy strings of like it's still it charges you up.
I mean,
but it don't feel like vacation.
Swagger Like Us, I felt like
It has a more international appeal, so I think that changes.
yeah, put on it feel like you strictly telling something. Like, I don't watch it.
You either the nigga and all your niggas hit like or you just like you know you got beef like y'all think I ain't out here doing shit
Right. Swagger Like Us, I don't know
Swagger Like
why.
Us is click music though like Swagger Like Us.
I get where y'all coming from. I don't know why I don't get that vibe, but it's like put on even Rax. Rax is kind of like in the middle, cause it's like Rax, you I got money. That's it.
But that's where you gonna start.
Yeah.
You start doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like Swagger Like Us.
Like way too gold.
Rax is more, I would consider that a strip club song.
I mean, it definitely is. But even
That's like a weekend
But
out
that same
song,
strip
yeah.
club music is definitely Bottle Wars. Like I said, that they when they have that, the ones that appeal to the guys, like where the guys is like they want you to spend your money because you got to think like what was the one I just said? Way Too Long with Jeezy. That's another one that they put on. It's not really for the girls that there, but it's like a lot of people bottle. I'm way too young, and that beat is it's one of them beats.
It's
though,
not a
like,
dance song.
Yeah.
It is a like you fall into the music.
Yeah.
You fall into the bass.
Yeah, in that vein, I can see that.
But I'm saying,
The
like, I feel
vibe.
like,
Yeah.
when we
It's
talk
still
about
a
like, the
vibe.
dancing and everything, that's like we haven't yet still got out of the bravado era.
Yeah.
Like we're still in heavy. It got worse
I
and
feel
worse.
like we tried when you're talking like pimping all over the world. You're talking that era of song. I feel like we tried because that was like to King's point. That wasn't about living life. But pimping all over the world, you also talk about I'm getting hoes in every
You know what it is?
But the vibe of the song, like change clothes, stuff like that, where it's like I ain't just living life. So we tried.
Change clothes is probably one of the like cleanest.
Yeah.
That I feel like you said because change clothes really. I mean the underlining message
Of
of
course,
it
yes.
was dope, but the song itself was set to be like.
So here's,
Like-
I want to ask y'all a question because especially you, because I know like me and you, we kind of got this similar sense. Like certain songs we play for certain moments, stuff like that, like reasons, right? And I always view change clothes as like when I'm getting ready to go out. Like that's my on my playlist, like getting ready to get. You know what I'm saying?
Like when you
like
vacation, you like, and I think it's funny too. Because I feel like men don't talk about this. Like women, when they go on their girls' trip, they gonna play the music and all the girls getting their dress and dance, do all shit. When niggas is actually all together, like on a guy's trip, that playlist gotta be crazy for the whole group. Like everybody get dressed, get out in an hour. Got the speaker going, everybody in their rooms get dressed. One nigga might come out, get the sprinkler shit, get back in. Like you gotta have the move set. You know what I'm saying? And change clothes is definitely one of them. Like, all right, bro, everybody get this shit together.
It's the lead
But
off.
I think vacation music switched to kind of like Did was saying, like the EDM kind of R&B. Because I always think of like nowadays, like how The Weeknd and like a la McConan was like. That was an era where they were the only ones kind of like that type of, those type of artists putting out that fun loving music, or it wasn't just like money. It wasn't braggadocious music. It was like Tuesday. Going up on a Tuesday, nigga, it had a run because the whole point was like, nigga, I'm partying. Like this is setting the tone for you to go out and have a great time type of music.
I think vacation music kind of evolved into auto-tone.
Oh yeah, T-Pain.
Because not everybody. I'm not gonna go try and find somebody to come sing on this. I'm gonna just sing on it myself.
Yeah.
The auto-tune definitely started that was another sound added to like that era that was just like, you know what I'm saying? It changed the dynamic of where you was at too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like you said too, like there was so many during that time because people forget about the whole Party Like a Rock Star. Like that was literally just an era of like rock star rap. Like you know what I'm saying? So now that's where to me all the True Religions, all them jams, because niggas wanted to be in the rock star era. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's like, and that wasn't really about killing nobody or stunning nobody. It was like niggas, we really just party.
Yeah, that was club, that was like full club music though.
Yeah, like that was really full club. Like we really party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
So
you
niggas
shaking the
getting
bottom.
sweaty.
We were just talking about that
Yeah.
yesterday too at the white party. How like nowadays how it's like this campaign against dudes with bedazzled clothes, right?
yeah.
But the thing is,
I never did it.
look, and that's the thing. I swear to God, I said it yesterday. I was like, it's crazy because I don't own any pair of clothing with any type of stuff on it, right? Because of that era, and I remember niggas literally having cold ass cars, pipe seats, fucking their seats up because they put all them, them jeans on with all the shit on the back.
Yeah.
I never thought about
But
that part at all.
It's funny that you brought that up. All the draft. I watched the draft on Tuesday. Every draft hat is bedazzled. Like the team logos is bedazzled.
Yeah.
So like the first film, like, what is weird about this? 'Cause like I'm like something is off about this. Then I saw the Bulls one, and you could tell it's been a big ass Red Bull.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, these are bedazzled. What the fuck is going on? And everybody that watch you, and they like, oh, they cool. I'm like, no, they not.
No,
no, it ain't. How dare you say
that
it?
was a crazy comeback. Man.
It's so wild to me.
But that's the thing. It goes with that tone of music, that rock star
But I feel
music.
like we don't have that now, though. I feel like if you get that now, that's probably you can have like Travis Scott, maybe.
Of course.
You see?
I mean, don't say it's genre stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's not. I'm just like, I feel like that. I feel like I don't know.
That's- That's what they call trap music now.
Yeah.
But I mean, how do rhinestones fit in trap music?
Because of this drug dealer clothing.
Drug dealer,
How does
clothing, rock star.
rhinestones fit in
Because drug dealers
Rockstar
showing off
lifestyle.
stuff. You gotta be right.
When they go to
Rockstar
the
lifestyle.
beauty stores and stuff like that, like you see them jeans, bro.
And
All jeans have spice.
Hey, no.
Shit,
Let's be
shit.
clear. Everything is bedazzled, bro.
Dropped off a pack, and I'm finna go to grab some jeans, nigga. Like,
But look, think about it. Everything got bedazzled. Chains got bedazzled. Pendants got bedazzled. Like
people dress more stereotypical rocker.
Yeah. So like the two funny things that happen with this era now, especially with fashion.
Hey, listen, I'm old as hell.
We
I
do
know.
sound
I'm
like
here.
You want to know the funniest shit? Hold on, I'll get back to the topic. You want to know the funniest shit? So I be watching our clips and our comments and everything like that. And when Cardi get on a rant, the very first thing they be like, "Oh, I'm tripping. Oh, I'm tripping." They be on it because it's grades. But anytime you go on a rant, that's the first thing you going on rant. That's what you do. You on a lot of rants. But the funniest thing about this era that changed, which I think is actually positive, because like I said, I've been, especially with, you know what I'm saying, like having kids living in this era, is that the emphasis on name brand is not there. So that's why they are going to the beauty store to get the jeans, because they're just like, if it looks good, or the aesthetic, right? And people are looking for the rhinestones. No,
because it's still in the raps.
No, it's still in the raps. I'm saying,
Yeah.
but see, that's the difference. I'm not talking about the rappers. I'm talking about the people.
That's
I
what I'm
think,
The
I
people
feel
don't care.
like that's because niggas are buying stuff off chains.
Yeah.
oh yeah, Amazon, everything.
And so and the beauty stores are having the Sheen hauls and shit like that.
So
So
it probably do drag.
Hey,
I mean, I think that
those low cut jeans or the, what is it, the boot cut jeans? Those are sold at the beauty spot.
Those all leather bands, those
You
ones.
gotta think about how many Sheen hauls and stuff.
I always thought that was women's clothes.
No.
I don't.
Bro,
When they wear women jeans.
No,
when
no,
they had fashion over
I
men,
see.
I knew already how it
I
was.
saw a
What do you
nigga.
I mean? So
I was just scrolling through Instagram. And he had the full like Sheen haul thing. We got a Sheen haul, niggas.
He was geek.
unboxing.
Yeah.
He was geek.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, I think I don't know if it was Temu or shit. Like I bought
Sheen
something
Hall,
from
yeah.
like
Sheen Hall,
that weird coupon and
Yeah, yeah.
So I took a shot.
And then, you know,
what?
so I think I jumped off. What was the one that came right after Karmaloo? It was Karmaloo, and then there was another one.
I don't even know what Karma is.
Carmelo, I used to buy something from Carmelo. Was it?
So this was like these were like the
Shit,
first.
I know what
what
you're talking about.
These were like the first iterations of like that Sheen TikTok
Oh,
shot
you
and
talking about-
everything.
yeah, I know what
And it was so. And Karmaloo used to have like that. They used to have like Timbs and like it was like you can get all the stuff that you see in fashion. And there was one that came out right
Was
after
it Dr. J's?
Yes.
Yeah, Dr. J.
Yeah.
I remember Dr.
Yeah,
J.
that was and right after that, I stopped. I those small like those resellers.
Yeah.
I haven't
I
been.
feel like Dr. J's is turning to JD Sports.
Dr. J's
For
no
the most
more.
part.
I just tried to go to their website. It was a white screen.
All right, so we started about vacation song. Kind of leads into my next topic. But I also I want to do something real quick. If we had to, we're going to Miami. We're gonna be on the yacht. What's your song? Everybody pick a song. A song that you throwing on the playlist. Like, all right, we going to Miami. I need this on the playlist. Ooh.
That's tough.
Miami Will Smith.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. You know what's funny?
Like, it gotta get played.
Miami Will Smith, that song come on, you laugh for the first like 5 seconds, like dog, like Miami. But
Then you gonna start dancing to that shit.
Wait a minute.
You might be a dog snap. Like, it just get right into it immediately. Like, it got it. Like, it wouldn't be off. Like, I wouldn't pick it, but I'd be mad if it's not able to play.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn it, the one I want to do is we can't no more.
Why not?
But see,
Cause
when you said we on a boat, literally, see that's what I'm like, bro. I would have just picked up on a boat, and it's like
I'm on a boat, bro?
Bro, 'cause-
Don't take my song, bro. Damn.
That was the first thing that was on my mind.
I mean, I feel like-
everybody gonna pick serious songs, so I
Yeah.
can't say that.
But I'm on a boat is a serious song. Let's be clear.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, I ain't gonna pick it, but it gotta be played next week.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Boats and hoes. Gotta be played. I ain't gonna pick it.
Man.
But boats and hoes.
That's definitely that's my
Especially in Miami, though. Like, if I'm on a yacht and we actually moving, bro, I won't
Bro, we damn near have to do a fucking like a draft.
Doing boats and
just send it
hoes.
on read.
We have to do a vacation song draft. This is crazy.
I mean, I would, because of the relevance of just my fondest memories of like that's probably the coolest thing ever. I would have to do it
Okay.
because it's the video alone. Like I'm doing what they did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would have to do the video.
Ride With Me is just a song where it's like, you're not driving. It's just like, I get what? Because it's like, that song just screams, I'm having
That's speedboat.
But I can do that. That's
That's
fair.
Aston
But
Martin music.
It screams like, I'm just having a good time. That's it.
Or even because it really like like Big Pimpin' let me like started it. Like that's like
Yeah.
the sun's still out. But when it's dark out on the boat, I need to fuck up some comments. Like, I need to go crazy.
March Madness gotta be on.
Mark Madison to the side.
Like
That nigga got nothing to do with the boat. This just, you can't.
So, all right, the one I was going to say that we
And
that I can't say, I got the one I'm going to choose. The one I was going to say that I can't say that I will always go with. I was going to say More Money, More Problems. To me, that one is always, Diddy. You can't use Diddy, but I'm going to go with new. I'm going to go Key God. Let's go.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
that's
That's my motorcycle on the highway song. It's on my list.
I mean, but again, I feel like that come on, it made me want to be like on the air, like, let's go.
And I gotta pick it. I definitely need a song because it's gonna have to be something on this boat. I need some chicks moving. So it gotta be some song.
Oh, I mean, Juvenile BBD for sure. Like, Meg Thee Stallion that shit.
I fuck with Juvenile because he raps.
Back that ass up.
Back that ass up before.
Back that ass up is just.
To me, I think that's a given.
I'm
That's a given in any setting.
I'm gonna give y'all a low-key song y'all probably never thought about, but it's actually one of my vacation songs. Ray Shrimmer, Perplexing Pegasus.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That
Ray
shit
Shrimmer,
hit
yeah.
so
Ray
hard,
Shrimmer,
man.
Guatemala. That's what.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Guatemala.
Ray Shrimmer has some shit.
Power
Yeah.
Glide.
nigga.
Oh yeah. Damn, fam.
Telling you,
That might
man.
be crazy.
They got those amigos in it for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, you gotta shit. I mean, it's just getting crazy.
Controllers one.
I mean, Bad and
Oh,
Bougie,
yeah.
Bad and
I
Bougie
gotta
is
go.
a prototypical, I think, vacation song.
I mean, yeah, Bad and Bougie is when I'm for me. Like, I'm actually gonna.
That's like that pop out the hotel. Like you just gotta. I think it's the vibe.
No hands. Yeah.
Or is that club?
I don't know.
song?
Yeah, I'm saying no hands. You might fuck around, fall off the boat.
I mean,
No,
Right.
if you want dancing, no hands gotta be.
I know, but I said you gonna fuck around, fall off the boat.
I mean, a lot of these songs you might fall off.
I'm supposed to be the big pimpin'. Yeah, that was a big
A lot
We got plenty of
a
room.
lot of these songs you might fall off the boat.
We got plenty of room, man. You know what I'm saying? I pictured the big pimpin'.
I mean, listen, we might have to figure this out in real life. You know what
Like,
I'm
that's
saying?
one thing, though. Like, vacation, yeah. Vacation, actually, yeah. Like, I definitely.
Well, speaking of Miami, speaking of vacation, Vice City out, man. Well, not, but the pre-orders is out. And
It's not for all.
And it's been mad controversy since that pre-order dropped. So I want to get y'all takes on it because y'all already know where I land with
Yeah,
it.
your excitement is evident.
And, oh yeah, bro, this is the greatest game. Grand Theft Auto to me is the greatest franchise of all franchises.
That's definitely.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I can't have a greatest.
You can. You can. I was telling him, you didn't come in. That's what I'm telling this too. I was like, from the last time we talked about even like the Kendrick Drake or whatever, like I'm just from conversations and understanding people's perspective, like I'm understanding Stan behavior. Like I understand, like for me personally, like, I realized like there ain't nothing in the world I love this much. At all. There's nothing, absolutely nothing that I love that much. That I love that much to stand for. You see, like, and that's what I said. I feel like my earlier stand moments was only me, like when I gave myself up to be like, I'm gonna sit outside GameStop to midnight and get my game. That was me. That's as far as I went to stand.
So I don't consider that stand yet. To me, stand is toxic. To me, that's fan behavior for sure. But to me, stand becomes toxic.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like understanding you and your GTA love is like I understand standing.
You think that's toxic? What I'm doing?
Well, you absolutely toxic.
GTA fans in general.
Yeah, I mean,
I now want to
because y'all wait and want the rebuttal. Like,
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't, bro. I'm actively not engaged with anybody who's rebuttaling with that. I have not, bro. You have not seen me write a paragraph or anything for anybody.
A paragraph.
That's what I'm saying. Like
You ain't had to go on that.
that's what I'm saying. Like even all the content that I'm doing is just more so talking about my favorite moments from Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that. But I'm not doing I've seen people who ever since the pre-order dropped. Every post that they drop is them talking about either saying there's one side saying why y'all pre-ordering, or is the other side defending why they pre-order. And I'm like, the content that I'm doing is not gonna be any of that.
I mean, you try to be safe, but I'm saying like, because when they said that if you broke, who said he broke to say that about the?
That was not me at all.
No, I saw somebody who said.
Yeah, that was not me at all.
It is. the GTA conversation, when I realized it was stand culture, I was like,
Oh wait, no. So here's the thing. I'm not disagreeing that there's not stands in there. I didn't feel like my actions were stand were.
I mean,
It could be debatable.
I mean, let's say because way back when we first were talking about
Yeah.
what could be the price of GTA,
definitely
you
went
immediately said that you would pay $250.
Yeah.
That is stand territory.
That's what I mean.
I don't give a fuck. Like, bro, don't act surprised.
that's stand behavior.
And that's what I mean. Like when
You
you
know.
No, so here's the thing. The same thing. The argument that I said was like when Carter said like, okay, for Ocarina of Time you pay. If he would have said if Ocarina of Time was coming out and it's gonna be $250, I'll pay for it. I would have. To me, if
I
you
love
had-
Cardi.
if you had
Yeah,
to,
I would have been.
if you had,
I would've-
so I don't understand.
Okay.
So the reason why I don't, the reason why I don't look at that as stand again, as my debate was, I put a value on my entertainment, and to me, $250 is not crazy.
Hey, but stands do that. They
Right.
rationalize their
Yeah.
behavior.
Yeah.
It's an agree to disagree moment because you're on the inside looking out. So for us
But
being I'm saying us being video gamers,
Mhm.
but looking into your insight on what you put your prices on. Our evaluation is that's a little
That's what I'm
stand
saying.
behavior.
It's still the same thing.
It's not saying, and to me, it's levels of stand behavior.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know, so
That was entry level.
right,
You-
yeah,
you-
you're at the bottom level
Mhm.
only because you're looking at it monetarily. Like I don't care, I will pay it. Where we like, no,
I mean,
You're right on the other side of that door. Like you can look out and see everybody else. And like, what's going on? And you look up and see all the stand shit.
Like when, even if I had to give a portion of my life where I stand over Call of Duty, like where I already like I don't care what the fuck they're gonna bring out. I'm gonna grab Call of Duty anyway. Jump on multi, you know what I'm saying? Like or place like, but after a while, like I couldn't hold that forever. I'm like, bro, I don't like this no more. Like I don't like
I say so. Then I get because then I guess I got 4 titles that I guess I'm a stand for.
But I mean,
because I got
like,
4 titles. No matter what, when they drop, I'm going to get it.
And that's what I'm
Wait,
saying.
what's the other 3?
Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, and Modern Warfare. I play Modern Warfare every time.
So it's not
Call of Duty,
It's
it's
Call of Duty.
Modern.
Yeah, Modern Warfare, Assassin's Creed, and then 2K, Grand Theft Auto. These 4, no matter what, anytime they drop, I'm always getting it.
And that's what I said. I feel like all those games.
gun gamer for
Like I
real.
said, all those games.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I play more than
Stereotypical.
that.
I know, but like, yo,
I think-
go
And I think that's really what, and I think even to understand like 2K and Call of Duty I can still deal with. But 2K, I think, was the first iteration of a game where I really understood stands. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when people who really like 2K, like, spend that cash, I got 8 bills, I give me your next player, I work your bill, like, you just, like, bro, you just really want to play the game.
Okay, so now,
And you get cussed out with red, like, bro, what the fuck is your bill?
this
Like,
is
I
how
see niggas
I
really
see.
shoot niggas up, like, cause your bill is ass.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's me.
Like,
So here's what
you
I
got-
you just admitted it. You see that? I heard that too. You slid it in there. Yeah, that's me. I'm talking a little shit. I'm gonna tell you your shit. I'm gonna tell you your shit, Trash.
So this is what I realized. Here's what I realized. My definition of stand and y'all definition of stand is different. Because I'm basing it off of how Eminem described them, right? That toxic behavior, that dangerous behavior, right?
So, I mean, you gotta write roster or
I
something
mean,
like
that's
that.
So
still
that's what I'm saying. So like,
still
there
debatable.
people are. So it's like with these things that I'm like, these are my go-tos. The reason why I separated and put it as fandom because the more is just like I'm not here to debate people for it. I'm not here to chastise or talk shit about people who shoot love. Like so, the people who's like the whole GTA 6 people was like, I'm not going to pre-order. I'm not the person that's going to be in there like, oh man, you broke then. Or like to me, a stand is somebody who defends and goes at other people who disagrees at all costs. That's what. So that's why when y'all was like stand, I'm like I looked at it as stand. Yes, I'm a fan, and I like that. It's blind loyalty and fandom. But as far as stand,
I mean, I think
that's why.
Yeah, I
That's
think-
why. So my definition is just
social media plays a part into it. Even when you relate to Eminem, like I feel like this like the stand you think about is like the last letter, like the last verse.
That's very true.
Like where you're at is the first verse. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like where you're at.
You definitely-
First stand, you was like, are he a real big fan?
Yeah.
You ain't thinking nothing too terrible of him. You like,
Yeah. You just realize like I said, even if you put it into space where you say like people who are actually emailing Rockstar, it would be like the first iteration would be like we announced GTA 6 and you get like hitting Rockstar like, man, I can't wait, I'm so excited that you do this. first deadline. You like first pushback. All right, Rockstar. Let y'all go with this one. That's that second verse. You know what I'm saying? That's that second verse. Another pushback. Hey, motherfucker. Like that's so
and I think that you know what, this is where I realized like I won't ever get to that level because again with 2K I realized 2K ain't been shit since 2017. 2K 2017. And they've been fucking up.
Dead ass.
Yeah. But I still play every year. Like I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just,
you buy that launch every year?
No, I don't buy 2K at launch every year. That one. So certain ones I don't have to rush and get. You know what I'm saying? So Assassin's Creed and GTA is the only two ones that I get at launch.
Are you a PS5 guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed and GTA is the only ones that I'm always going to get at launch.
No, I was asking.
Modern Warfare and 2K, I can wait.
I was asking because Xbox they normally put 2K on Game Pass after a while for free. So
so they do it. They
put it on.
But probably not as quick as Game Pass.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like with 2K and Modern Warfare, I can wait. But with Assassin's Creed and GTA, I want those on.
Assassin's Creed still being up there for that. It's crazy.
I've enjoyed every installment.
I've played the most recent one.
Yeah.
Richard Slepper, the receipts.
I wouldn't like you don't give me stand energy for Assassin's Creed. Like I said, like would you still say
it's not as much.
Like if Assassin's Creed said they're gonna be 200, you gonna buy that still?
No,
he had to think of
it's not at the level of Grand Theft Auto.
He had to put it
He had
in.
to ponder for real.
It's not at the level of Grand Theft Auto.
So
Grand Theft Auto to me has built. There's not one Grand Theft Auto game that I don't like. I liked it when it was top view.
Yeah.
Right. And so to me, like I said, when everybody was like one thing that people was upset, and we talked about it last week, was people like gameplay. But then Rockstar said that there was a bit of gameplay in the trailers that they gave, but it was like to me. What am I going to expect from a Grand Theft Auto? They're not going to change drastically from 5. Like I said, from 3 to 4 was a change. From 4, like I said, and once they reset the universe and started with this new trilogy and everything like that, they said it's not going to be different. So I don't need to see gameplay because I already know how this game is going to go. The trailer gave me a good sense of what the story is. I'm already invested in the story. It's kind of like a movie trailer. So for me, like I said, I already know what type of gameplay I'm going to get. I already know the story's going to be immersive and everything like that. That's why I was already
like I said, I can get your fandom. Like I think you, like I said, where everybody say you entry level stands, when like it's the statement of like it don't matter what the cost. Like that's when you start. That's when the door opens to like.
It's not. It don't matter what the cost is, but like in retrospect, when I look at like Grand Theft Auto 5 and what they gave me for Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto 5 is worth $250 to me. So that's what I'm saying. With GTA 6, bare minimum, I know that I'm going to get 10 years out of this game. $250 is not crazy.
I mean, in my mind, I'm already expecting you, even if you just pay for the $100, you spending $250 because you finna spend $100 for the game and buy all the microtransactions. You've already budgeted $250 for Grand Theft. You're saying like I don't care if the game was $250 or I'm spending $250 at launch, nigga. Like so I can see that already. So I like I think it's just more funny than I think anytime people really sit in that space of really like. And I get it because you want to, whether you just making content or whatever, when you kind of sit in that space of really like sitting in a world like this is like the best thing ever and you really doing it, like that to me kind of, like I know you expressing your fandom, but I also feel like it's I don't know, it's just weird to me.
Well, and the reason why I say Grand Theft Auto for me is the best franchise is because I don't see myself doing this for any other franchise. Like, I love Mario, I love Sonic, but they don't have that line for me, right? Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, like, when I think about other games and other franchises, like I said, I've been loving Ghost of Yotei. Now, like I said, and I love Ghost of Tsushima. Like, the next Ghost that came out, it was like around 100. I'll probably get it for that. Like, to me, I do put a value on my entertainment, where I'm like, to me, 100 is crazy. I know some people were like, no game should ever be 100. I'm like, it's a different world. I was like, right now, some games are still the same price as the games that was on Nintendo 64. Right. These games now are giving us way more than those Nintendo 64 games.
I get you, because I ain't gonna hold you. I do always get the Ultimate Edition of WWE 2K. So
yeah, it's not the fact of like somebody paying 100 for the game. It's when it get too much for me, just to watching people, just the reaction when a nigga was like, "Oh, it's technically the same price as GTA 5 because $60 is.
And I saw that shit too. I'm like, y'all doing too
I'm
much.
like, this is how you
Y'all
know
doing
you
way
doing.
That's
you doing-
different if you justify it. Like, you trying to
Yeah,
justify it.
but it's like you doing that, and it's like you know wages ain't did that. So
Yeah.
it's like, cool, prices went up, but the nigga probably ain't making.
So
it's like it's stuff like that where it's just like, all right, fam, what are we really doing here? Like, if you love the game that much, cool, whatever. But don't be mad because somebody is
No,
justifiably saying,
And I
like,
think that's the
this is kind of crazy, especially with the Ultimate Edition. Like,
Yeah.
the fact that yes, it's $8 for the standard, but
Yeah.
you want the actual full game.
Yeah, I saw that. Like,
And-
that was crazy. Like, I saw that, and that's, to me, I felt like that was a play on the publisher, whatever, just fucking the stands. Like, look, we need $100. Everybody pay $100.
Right,
So
and
we
that's
gonna paywall niggas.
and
And
that's
we
the
know
thing.
all
And
the
it's like,
stands gonna spend that $100 off top.
people
Yeah.
are like, oh, this is all superficial stuff. But when you talk about being able to customize your character, like getting haircuts
Yeah.
and shit,
But-
customize your car, those are integral to the Grand Theft Auto experience.
Right.
True. So let me.
So it's like-
can I put some clarity on that? Just some real quick clarity, because if those know when you play Grand Theft Auto, there's multiple shops. Just like in 2K, there's like you can go to a cheap tattoo spot and then you can go to a more expensive one. Right? There's multiple ones. It's not all customized. It's that specific shop with those specific custom tattoos. That specific shop with those specific cars.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Attachments.
My thing is
So
like,
you still be able to do everything that you can base do. It's just there's exclusive shops that you have to pay.
I mean, you really pay for exclusive, like, but it's also there. Like, I thought it was.
No, it's there.
Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was at least like maybe
I,
if you
I,
pay the 80.
I just want to say something real quick. You just justified it. And we
No,
just
no.
talked about
I
that
did.
stand behavior
But no,
justifying.
No, I did justify it.
Yeah.
But the reason why is just because everybody's saying like, "Oh, I'm not going to be able to do tattoos again."
Right.
And it's like, no, you are. You just won't be able to get just
I
specific
mean,
tattoos.
and my thing is like, if it's the only issue I have with it, if it's truly locked, like after the game launch and all this shit, if that nigga that paid 80 can never get those,
Oh,
that's crazy. Like,
Right.
like, if you can get through progress doing the story or something,
Right.
like fine. But if you really just locked it, that means y'all know, like,
No, you should be.
And I feel like that
I'm
should be.
assuming you
I feel like that should be
able
part of the storyline
because even it's
of why they're important and why they're $20 more.
So that's what everybody keeps talking about. Oh, I'm sure you're gonna be able to. And it's like,
Yeah.
y'all, you don't know that.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't know.
It-
You
And
don't
I had
know.
to start not say that because you could at least like you gonna get your money regardless. So even if you saying like you just won't have that start, you pay 80.
right, and that's the
Just play
thing.
and get
Yeah,
it.
but that'd be. I feel like that would change the conversation. Some people should be mad because it went up forever, but for a lot of people, that's gonna change the conversation because it's like I understand being able to unlock stuff early.
Yeah.
And paying more for that, whatever. But if this is supposed to be this magical real world, why all of a sudden is this shop's just gonna stay closed forever? And like,
Yeah,
I
I'm
get
saying,
it.
like,
And that's where it got crazy to me. Like I said, watching niggas like justify it, and then when the nigga was like, hey, if you can't pay $100 for the game, just say
Yeah.
it's like
So,
let's be real.
Yeah.
so I do got a question. Why do y'all believe that it will be locked forever?
They ain't gave us no reason
I mean,
to say that.
I mean, not saying GTA does it, but games do it all the time. Like they really do have exclusive pre-order deals, and you just don't get it. So don't get the pre-order.
Right.
You know?
So I get that, but GTA has had things locked, and then they unlock based off, and you can pay for GTA Plus, or you can like say, you know,
I mean, listen,
you
they
can
gonna
pay for
get
it
the
later.
20 out you
Yeah.
regardless.
So that's like,
It's like
so
I
again,
said.
I get, you know, to the concern, but again, this is where I was like, I have a little bit more trust in Rockstar is that what what people are saying that they're fearful of, Rockstar has never did.
I saw
Right, and then like say like so people.
People also new rocks, and I think
That's
that's the
true.
thing. This is a lot of people
Yeah.
are not saying we're working with
True.
GTA 5.
That is true.
Oh, is it?
Right.
Yeah.
And the money that they put into this, to me, changes the dynamic
Yeah,
of how we have to think
like
about it.
a billion.
$2 billion. It's $2 billion in development.
I know.
So
Yeah, no, I
They-
get that because
they make that shit back
people
already.
saying like, oh, what if
They
they
definitely
just
did.
pull the game from you? I'm like, bro, Rockstar been milking GTA 5 for 13 years. Bare minimum, you're gonna get 10. They're not going to pull this just randomly out the blue. Like, you know, and so that's why I'm like, I get the
So they don't
concern.
mean Rockstar gonna pull it. What it is when something is digital, and it just happened with some movies.
With the movies, I saw that, yeah.
But what it is anything can take it down. You see the government being right now.
Yeah.
They could literally be like, bro, you can't have these type of games, and Sony and Rockstar would have to pull it. Somebody who has it physical, they can still play because they're not gonna come in and snatch your disc.
But again, most get that. Let's get into the physical situation.
Oh, no,
Bro.
I want to say one that's like.
No, it's still
Well, yeah, but about to say about the paywall thing. The thing I'm mad about because, like I said, when you were trying to say, do you think that they would keep it like have it locked forever? And I do because the $100 is pretty much like what we would probably say is probably the $80 game in whatever the season pass is, and you get exclusive stuff with it. You said that means that $80 you are never going to get those places unless you buy the season pass.
Yeah, because you gotta have the people with the
But
plus.
here's the thing, like
GTA Plus.
Yeah, GTA Plus. Like I said, like what you're saying is the same thing. It's like you saying that these things be locked forever, but they are open once you get the like you have to actually still give them more money.
Well, again, but again, this is why I guess for me, I was surprised. I'm like, they already did that with GTA 5. There's things that are locked behind GTA Plus.
And so I guess that's the other thing that I don't. People talked about that too and how that's trash. And everyone's acting like this. Niggas was like, oh, y'all didn't say this about just going to the price. Like, oh, y'all didn't say this about Mario Kart being $80. It's like, yes, niggas did.
Yeah.
I was one of the niggas who was like, Nintendo is tripping by charging $8 for a Mario Kart game. So it's like everybody acts like this conversation is solely new to GTA. That's the other big thing. Like everybody want to come at GTA and nobody come at other games. Like, yeah, you just didn't care. You cared about it.
Niggas got mad when GTA Plus came out.
I was just gonna say that GTA Plus came out, and it really fractured a lot of niggas because remember the car meets and all that shit became harder to do because, like you say, you couldn't access certain shit without the monthly thing.
I mean, it became play to win. But now that GTA Plus gives you exclusive shit that nobody else can have, so you either just for one cosmetic you just gonna stand out, or you gonna actually have an advantage over them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's what I mean. Like those things that they lock it is cosmetic things. Like bro, that could literally just be there. Like you could say you might get some exclusive cars for $20 or whatever, but to lock away like customization things is like crazy. Like behind you saying behind the paper. So that's what I mean. Like you won't get it. Like the $80 nigga will never get those until you get GTA Plus.
Well, yeah, they're correct. Yeah, you definitely not the pay.
That's what I'm saying.
But and the post I sent about the reoccurring, I really believe in that, and that is a strategy that they have just to lock you in so that they can get more subscribers.
No, so you talking about the free GTA, like the
free month with that, and then it's auto after, but you got to take it off.
With that one you have to go in and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so they're gonna give you the voucher for it, but that's every subscription. So like, it's trash, yes, but that is standard subscription. Now every subscription is trash for that because they will give you a trial in hopes that you
forget about
it. That is truly in the market.
In a game like Grand Theft Auto, you gonna forget.
Yeah, I've worked for companies that sold subscriptions. Like, yeah, we do a retention rate of like, oh yeah, these amount of people we know are going to forget. So it's like that's just trash across the board. But it's the actually where I was going with that. I don't know where I
well, so because that was another big issue.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that they're not putting out any discs. But my question is this, because like I said, I got the disc version PlayStation 5, right? I paid for it. Probably got 3 discs in that whole thing. I buy everything. I don't even care for this no more. And so I was like, and I remember when I forgot during COVID, so I forgot what game launched, and somebody was like excited to get it at launch. I think GameStop was still doing a midnight release, and people was clowning her for like why don't you just get the digital? So I was like, wait, when did it switch where people still care about physical?
I just think this is a niche. Like I don't, because I'm the same way. I haven't bought a physical disc in forever, but I do. There are people in the world who just still like that's just a physical. You know what I'm saying?
To collect it, put it on the shelf.
I think it's a niche thing. I think, like I said, we were talking about this. I think we were talking about this at another episode.
We were talking about the death of physical media.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's just what it really is. Like I also feel like I do believe that if you could have put this in a store, you should have this.
Yeah.
Like if it's digital and you only buy it online, fine. But if you actually finna manufacture put this in the store, somebody pick it up, you should give everything that's supposed to be. You said, like, because if you just, why even put it in the case that you open up, you can just put a digital card hanging up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's
all that money for a case.
That's a waste right there.
Yeah,
in order to make the case in the print and to have all the art, just to have a code inside of it, it's kind of stupid. When you could just literally press out the discs, let me go ahead and do my thing, because you already gave me an option when I bought my system to either do digital only or to have a slot for my disc.
They played in our face for even bringing those both out.
Right.
Like,
knowing your plan was to just go It's digital anyway.
Right. And the only reason why I was like, to me, most people's DVD collections, video game collections, whatever collection it is, you see the cover. You don't even see the disc no more. There's a lot of people who done lost their disc, broke their disc, but they still got that cover intact. And you just see the spine and the cover. Like I said, outside of, once they went away from cartridges, I don't really see that many disc collections.
I see a lot, actually. Yeah.
I mean,
Y'all still got yours.
Yeah, I got
was
mine.
gonna say, because there's way too many times where Spectrum has had a outage, and now we don't have internet.
Right.
Yeah.
That's like
Nigga,
days that it
I just
ain't.
That,
So
that
shit.
conversation about Craig still in the boxes
Yeah.
on Friday, because Friday didn't have a license at the time, you couldn't watch it nowhere unless you paid for it. It was like $20. I got the 3-disc set that I bought years ago at the shop. Nigga, I just went and threw that motherfucker in my Xbox in order to see the actual original version, because you gotta think that's another reason why I kept my disc, because I got tired of watching revised versions that each individual platform might put out, and then they cut a scene out, or because who knows, whatever reason, now I don't see the little dude beating up Miss Parker, or whatever it is. I don't like that manipulation of the media, so I like to keep those discs for that.
See, I've been so disconnected from actual physical media that like I didn't even know that the new generations of consoles still play DVDs. I have not. Like I said, I got rid of all my DVD players. Like I don't need this shit. Like,
I mean, like I said, like there's some people that just like you just move into the convenience of. Like I said, we've been put in the streaming mindset for years. You know what I'm saying? Or just even having like DVR, like so they've been getting us out of DVDs for a very long time. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Like I said, personally, I haven't. The only time that I think the last time I got an actual DVD was I think my little brother bought me the Freddy collection for my birthday. I still never opened it, still in the box, because it's like I always wanted the collection, but I'm like I'm not gonna watch it because I can watch it on streaming. You know
I
so it's like
I just got Singer from Blu-ray.
see, like I said, something like that I would probably want.
But I have been. I guess the opposite of what this is saying. I've been more physical.
So you actually look into like this
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I said. I think now it is a niche. Like because it's disappearing, if you are a fan of that space, you are going to look for it. To try to find, you know what I'm saying? And I think if it's, when it comes into the place of video game fandom, somebody who's just as much of a fan of movies or whatever, video game will want that physical as well. So that's why I said I feel like I think it was Murder with somebody who was 80 without a disc or something too, wasn't it? That's what the argument was.
Probably.
But I'm like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you shouldn't remove that from people that actually are going to go in the store and buy. Like I feel like that's an experience in itself that you've removed. You know what I'm saying? Taking away.
It also strictly speaking to movies, it hurts the actors. Like people
that one, I know that.
So it's like of course the people who are producing it and the publishers are like, yeah, we don't need it. They're gonna push for that because
I mean,
that's
that's
what
what's
streaming
streaming
digital
like
video games to me. Like
video games. So there is a lot on games getting shut down essentially. That's why the whole stop killing games became a thing where it's like, granted, it happens with games, even if you got the physical media, they just shut down the servers. Like that's why Anthem. Anthem is a game that could have lived on physical, but they shut down the servers.
I mean, you're not making the money, so I'm like, if you're not making the money, I'm gonna shut the servers down too. You see that? Like, if nobody really, but I feel like,
but that's a game where you didn't need servers. That could have, like, a single player campaign could have lived on.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's the issue. Like, I feel like even with like, no matter how big Grand Theft Auto is, I think a lot of the game in general is in the cloud. Like, I feel like the single player story could easily fit on a disc. That you can just play Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
well,
Like,
it also depends. Like I said, it depends on the space that the disc knows. You got to remember that world that they created in Grand Theft Auto is significantly bigger.
So the download is 300 gigs. A Blu-ray can hold, if I'm not mistaken.
it was like 5.
Oh, they know.
I said a Blu-ray, I think, can hold almost like those latest ones can hold. I think almost terrible.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so I mean,
That basically fit on there.
so like that's the only thing I feel like, because that is the issue. Like, I think I would always
GTA
buy
5
physical
is 2
media
discs.
if they didn't take
What?
away.
So GTA 5 was 2 discs.
Wasn't one for online?
No, I think it was a city and then content.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I feel like
I had that digital.
I feel like it's one of those things where it's like if you got physical, I mean, and I get it, like I said, it's because you can't, because they already put together the whole like everything connected to the online. I understand why the discs don't matter. But that's also, like I said, I feel like that's the issue because so many games and developers now are depending on the cloud.
Yeah.
The other part about it, though, and like I said, I took I remember, is the copycat that's just going to get. Like, Nintendo already started it, obviously. They said they're doing variable pricing, so certain games are going to be 80, certain are going to be whatever price. But you're not going to tell me that EA not seeing this and seeing how many people went and bought this and doing, oh yeah, we can do this for Madden.
But I mean, the thing about it is, they already do it. I think the issue, and that's what I said, like, that's why I said I understand the fandom part of it. Because it's like, if you a GTA fan, just like you say with WWE, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to spend more because I want what I want out of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think the language is going to change. Because that's why I said, like, the GTA $100 is literally just that. It's the $80 game plus the season pass.
Yeah.
So it's like, they just price it as a $100 thing and call it ultimate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like.
Well, games been doing that. But I'm saying, the fact that even at that base 80 and higher.
Oh no, 80, that's what I'm saying.
80 finna do it. Call of Duty finna do it.
80 finna be the GTA can show that they can do it, and they still blow the money out the water. Everybody's gonna have $80
Yeah. So my question is this, because like, GTA is not the first $80 game with the standard issue. 2K did it.
2K, look, they last
What
two
it do
games.
both?
Huh?
What happened? No, he's talking.
Yeah.
The last two games, man, it was 70. The first game that really went to 80
No,
was
they
outer.
had three prices.
So, but I'm saying their
Base
base.
fund, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
if they're
It was 70.
70, okay.
The first one I think was, the first attempt was the Outer Wilds 2. Where Microsoft tried it, had a lot of backlash.
I do remember how it was.
They dropped it back to 70. Then Nintendo, when they came out with Mario Kart World, that was 80. And Nintendo fans are very much fans,
Yeah.
so they still ate it
They
up.
didn't care. Yeah.
So they had their whole variable pricing, but everybody was just kind of like Nintendo fucked it up for everybody else, but they just gonna be calculated to Nintendo. Everybody knew GTA was gonna set the new standard of pricing.
Yeah, because GTA is worldwide. Like Nintendo is in this ecosystem. I can charge 80 for my game because it's not going to no other console.
Well,
Like it's like you know what I'm saying. I mean, this is going to be 80 across the board for Xbox, PC.
It's coming to PC right away.
When they go to PC, I guarantee you that one might be 100. Like
Easy,
it might be
easy.
100.
But I was gonna say, I think a lot of this pricing dynamic came from Oculus and all them first because they was doing that when it first came out. The first games was like $90 for just like
VR
the
game?
worst
VR
type of game,
VR
but it was all
games
development costs and all that shit. So I think what it is that they just took that playbook and was like, you know what? If we gonna go ahead and charge y'all, we just gonna keep it consistent and do it for every game that we put out, and then we just gonna blame it on development.
I mean, that's all. Yeah, like I said, that's what I'm saying. Like it's just going to change. Like I said, it's going to.
So my question is this: then how come you what?
I was reading about me an indie gamer.
But I feel like the conversation should change then. It's based off of is it worth the 80 thing, right? Because like I said, where my argument fell, and I said I thought 2K did it. If 2K would have been at 80, I'd have been like, y'all haven't put out an $80 worth of games since 2K17, right? Mario Kart, I say that's an $80 game.
No, you haven't seen
It's still Mario.
You haven't seen
Well, that's
World.
it. What's that?
Mario Kart players still playing Mario Kart 8 because World is not great.
I mean, the World was the first one I really went to, like you can play
Yeah.
everybody, like around.
Yeah,
so
I think
that's
that's
just
all the arcade machines.
Yeah,
that-
and so I put a value on entertainment and how much fun. If the $80 game is only going to be fun for 8 months, then no, it's not worth it. If the $80 game is going to be worth playing good 3 years and beyond, it's
But
worth
that's why I said that's the mental strangulation of because you're gonna play you say Grand Theft Auto, you're gonna play that $80 game until you realize damn, I need to go and play this fucking $20 more so I can have what everybody else got. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna last as long as you can, but eventually you're gonna be like, I gotta get there because I won what everybody else got.
Because that's what 2K did. 2K definitely did that to people where, like you said, if you got the upper tier version, you got the VC, you got the whatever, you might have got the
I
scooter.
respect that.
But see, that was the bullshit because they limited your earning ability with grinding, where grinding used to give you that.
Yeah,
They was like, no.
2K
And that's why I stopped. Like my criticism of 2K is like I was a person that I enjoyed grinding to learn to get up my VC because I enjoyed the journey, right? And so you know what I'm saying, that's what a lot of the games when I hate when they cap at the level. When they cap, you can't level up more. I love open world games where I can just constantly level up because I enjoy the process of grinding and working towards something. You know what I'm saying? Like with GTA 5, what kept me on GTA 5 online and everything like that, it was like, oh, there's ranks. I saw somebody at, you know what I'm saying, he was at rank, you know what I'm saying, 680. I saw somebody at rank 900 and something. I'm like, all right, at that time I was at 80. Now I'm at like 360. I'm like, I enjoyed the process of leveling up, seeing it, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
God damn, you only had 300. How you been playing that motherfucker for a decade there?
Well, I was in the wild, so it forces you to do, like, the best way to level up is actual missions.
Yeah.
For the most part, I was in the wild. It wasn't until the past 2
God
years.
damn, that nigga that was 900 was going crazy then, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't like doing high school randoms, so like I never had a squad. So once I got the squad, I started leveling up way faster with the fleet. But so you know, but yeah, when you in the wild, you can level up. It's gonna take.
And I'm not gonna lie, as a person who dove back into it last year, that shit does get kind of addictive. Like doing the heist, doing what the game wants you to do. You actually start like, because I found myself doing more races, doing more like the strategy game, doing more heists. Because I used to just run my drug empire, go periodically do some side quest missions or whatever. But once I started doing the actual game races and all that shit, the little bike races, I was like, bro, like you say, the ranking gets you. Like seeing your little ticker knocked out, it was all right, bro. I'm up till 3 o'clock in the morning doing this now.
I'm just gonna make that $80 nigga pay that.
It does. It definitely does. Yeah.
To your point earlier, you said like the question going to become is.
No, I said that's what the question should be.
Well, even let's say the question is going to come to that. Like, is this game worth it? Every studio is going to say yes, my game is worth it because they're to McCarty's point. They're going to say we put X, Y, and Z developer costs towards it. Even though developers are still severely underpaid and all that, all this money is going to the shareholders and CEO.
Okay.
But what's going to happen is that's going to be there's going to be enough people who gamers are fickle. Niggas complain about the Switch 2 price. Switch 2 is the second best selling console of all time. Niggas complain about the Steam console price.
And they still saw out. Yeah.
Like, so it's like people have mastered the art of moving forward. And that's where it's like, that's why you gotta kind of continue to call them out on the bullshit because niggas is not going, they gonna complain all day online and still do it.
So I'm not saying don't call them out. So that's what I say the conversation should be, is the game worth it? Because here's the thing, yes, I agree. Every developer is going to say that the game's worth it. However, you gotta prove that. And when the fans come back and say that it's not based off of
That's after you already paid play.
that is true. That's true.
Right.
But again, so listen here. A lot of companies is gonna get the one. But then moving forward, people are like, nah, like your last game wasn't worth it.
No, they're gonna listen. I know where you're going with this. I don't want to cut you off, but as a barber, this has been proven to me a million times.
You're right.
Niggas, because a nigga sent me the meme with Thanos sitting on the rock, waiting on the Avengers to come back to him in Endgame.
Yeah.
And that's how everything is. You gonna say, I don't want this, I don't like it, I ain't fuck with it no more. And because everybody else fucks with it, you're gonna fuck with it just so you can say, I don't like it.
Niggas hate buy and hate watch stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What I was gonna say was, like, to me, I feel like every developer's gonna get one, but then moving forward, the lay of the land is gonna start laying, and people gonna know who they can trust, who they can't trust.
But the thing, like you just said, we play 2K, right? Because I used to be a 2K head too. You know how hard it is for me not to download the free versions on Game Pass just to check it out because it's like. But I know in my heart it's gonna be trash. But it took me until 2 years ago to not play them no more. And it's like, but from 17 to 2 years ago, I'm constantly doing this.
Also, here's I think
That's what we're gonna do.
I think also
Same with
also,
your
here's the reason with 2K, because I feel like if there was a better competitor to come up, I would try it out.
Yeah.
Right now, there's no other
Did you
basketball.
try the last line?
I didn't like it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I was gonna say no. I mean, I got you.
2K own it now. Like no one can actually make a basketball game.
No, they got a few now, but they're all like,
The street shit.
yeah.
Madden is the one that has
They got the rights.
Exclusive license.
But that's about to be up, though, I think they said. It's like something with that where they could lose that in like the next 3 years or something, or 2 years.
Well, so the reason why I did try the last live is because, like I said, 2K's been down. And I played it because I like to play basketball. So I'm like, all right, I need a basketball game. But then when live, I was like, well, let me see if live's back. Because if live's back, then I might jump back over here to live. And it was not back, and I was like,
2K really won't be playing basketball. I real life, like, I don't want to play. Like, I don't want to play basketball.
Honestly, I think everybody who used to love sport games, because I grew up like live 2K, Arch Rivals. It didn't matter. I was playing a sports game.
Yeah.
But at this point, I refuse to play a sports game. Period. Like I don't play Madden. I don't play FIFA. I don't play shit.
Nah, FIFA.
So
I get it. No, look, and look, I want
Hold on,
to.
'cause I'm gonna get to that.
No, and look, NHL, the show, I want to. But I always feel like it's the same thing with that. You're going to get to that point where it's a paywall or is like the battle pass. Like, I don't want to do
I
that.
don't know what team that EA. I don't know what team EA got working on their FIFA, but they clearly are well paid.
You want to know what sports games that I've been investing way more into, and the fleet has to. Like y'all joke about it playing like gun games, but when we ain't playing that, we definitely on PGA. We be PGA and like.
Oh no, PJ, yeah,
I actually do enjoy the golf game.
So that's why
I would play some online. I think it's.
But what's crazy?
So that's
To me, I felt like
they make it a like
no.
different
I
sports.
felt like Grand Theft Golf was better than PGA.
I ain't no Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, they did.
If you go to the
I gotta play the game.
if you go to the country club,
club,
you can go play 18 rounds of golf. It is not that different from PGA.
I'm gonna have to go try it again because outside of the actual missions when doing it, I don't think I've ever just went and that's the
Really?
that's the one activity.
The only thing I don't do is tennis, but everything else. That's what I said. I was doing everything else in GTA, like literally living my life in GTA.
Oh yeah, you can, bro. This is you
That's not playing.
can legit do yoga.
That's unnecessary. Like that shit seems like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. It
Well,
definitely
yeah,
is.
I mean, and I said I didn't. It's like Madden. I stopped Madden because like once that Monopoly came and everybody was already cold at Madden, I was like, I ain't got time for this. And then same with 2K. It was like 2K came in cold. Like that $20 and everybody like bought into it.
Yeah.
And then when they realized that they had like actual monopoly on it, like we can do whatever now. Like that's when I was like, I'm off this. And like I said, I don't like sports games because the sports stands are really like I said, bro, when that nigga, it wasn't me, but being in a group chat and hearing another nigga get cussed out, and he like, bro, I'm just trying to play the game.
And you was in,
you
was in, because I know the group chat, because you was in there with Noah, Andy, Cash, and them niggas was, bro, them niggas took that shit serious.
Niggas hit me like, bro, I'm just doing what you got. Like, damn, dog.
They don't even want to play with you no more.
Yeah,
You know?
you didn't want to play.
Yep.
So it's but it's like I remember playing with one of our guys. I think it was Cash.
It had to be good.
Y'all was like, and he was chewing this nigga up, dog. He like, man, I just want to play the game, bro. Like, I don't care about all this shit. And I'm like, bro, ain't nobody gonna make me do this.
They tried to recruit me in the group. I was like, I ain't fuck with y'all. Like,
Ain't nobody gonna make me do this, bro. Like, y'all not gonna take me to this level where I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to play the game, bro. You ain't gotta be all like this.
Hey, honestly, that's why I kind of quit too, because I played the rec, dog, and I was playing because I was in the park. I just kept getting those weird ass niggas that they just want to shoot or they just want to dribble a lot. So I went to the rec and I got to a point where I was pretty decent, but I started noticing niggas would get in, be out by the time I'm done playing. I'm playing with 4 goddamn computer players.
Yep.
And it was like, you know what? I can't do this. Like I'm like you. I just want to play the game.
Since that update, that's been the worst. When they added the AI players.
Oh, so they added to it?
Yeah. And it says like you'll start. It'll be all 5 of us on the team, and then if we lose it, it's like
Y'all
bro,
real niggas picking up like
niggas
leaving, bro.
Yeah, that player turns to an AI player.
And then that AI player's slower.
Yeah.
He just running like
I
weird.
think they just ended when everybody quit or whatever, right? Like
It used to be. Yeah.
No, we're gonna keep you playing.
Yeah,
Right.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, that's what I said.
That's crazy.
So I can't do sport games at all. Like I would do golf. I would do golf, and I haven't played FIFA. I want to play FIFA, but I actually enjoyed. I actually enjoyed the other soccer game they just had randomly.
So I couldn't. It's either I couldn't get the control or something, but that one was so different for me.
Was it a rematch?
Rematch?
Yeah.
Rematch was fire.
Yeah,
Rematch was fire, but it didn't have.
I don't know.
It wasn't real
I was trying. Yeah, I was like,
Rematch was fire, but it didn't have like replayability.
Yeah, it was.
After a while, I was like, all right, I'm.
Yeah. It really felt like arena soccer.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
The controls are weird. I give you
Yeah,
that.
it threw me way off. I couldn't get all
walls,
into
and you
it.
like bouncing off the wall.
Yeah.
So it really wasn't fully soccer. They just did a new one, another free online one. I think it's just actually like whatever football, like whatever, it's not FIFA, but whatever. It was another one like rematch, which was really similar to soccer.
Okay.
It's like a free to play. But like I'll try that.
But
Like,
rematch, it felt like they were doing like Rocket League vibes.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah.
But obviously, you actually are people.
And see, I play Rocket League, so maybe that is the only sport game I guess I could say I'm playing right
Rocket League, yeah, those are both games you need friends to play with.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
Both of those, you get bored. Very
I've
quickly.
been diving back into like the boxing and UFC games.
now.
Undisputed is on Game Pass. I
Yeah,
didn't try
I
that.
wouldn't bet on that. That's all that. I had just downloaded. I started playing. Yeah, I had played a
You
boxing
played it,
game
right?
forever.
Yeah.
How was it?
I
like
it.
that.
I ain't played a boxing game.
You played it.
I ain't played it forever. Boxing game forever.
Yeah, the knockouts is crazy. Like I said, like once you hit a doof, when you go into that moment, like
Yeah.
like I said, it brought me back to the fight night vibes.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
Apparently,
saying?
we're actually doing a World Cup.
Quick question. I saw this yesterday, and it made me think about it. I've heard multiple people talk about it. Have y'all been misspelling more as y'all text?
I mean, like my autocorrect thing been working like it needs.
Yeah, so a lot of people been saying they was like they don't know what happened in the past 2-3 years. With the keyboard, they was like, I know I'm not misspelling this many words. It's like they're saying that as they send text message, they have to go back. It takes them a little bit longer. Text message. So the theory, this is the thing. Now this is conspiracy theory world. But anyways, somebody was like, they asked also, have you been sending more voice notes instead? And they was like, a lot of people been opting out to send more voice notes because it was like texting. It's a little bit more. It's easier to send a voice note than it is, and they're saying that they're thinking that the phone is taking it's training using our voices.
I think it's two things. Because I'm dyslexic, so I just misspell shit all the time. Or I confuse words. But I also have clunky fingers. Like
Yeah.
because I had a younger dude who he was texting, like sitting in the chair, and his screen was like magnified a little bit and his keyboard was bigger. And I questioned him, like, damn, bro, like, can you see?
Yeah.
He was like, no, it's just easier to text with the bigger keyboard. And I thought about it, like, oh yeah, you make sense because when you reach in those corners, if you have a OtterBox or a type of phone case, it just becomes harder. Or you press the wrong, letter, and then now your word is something totally different. I think that's really what it is people have gotten away from actual keyboard type, where you now doing this on your phone, and a lot of people just blindly press the button while they like walking, driving, talking to you, and that's where these misspells come from. Because like you say, but it could be a little bit of both, where your phone's autocorrect might be trying to like adjust to language.
Yeah, like my autocorrect is actually gonna be knowing the word. I'm like, bro, how do you not know this?
Right, yeah.
Like I actually have to confirm, like, bro, this is what I meant. You know what I'm saying?
Or trying to change it at the last minute to what something.
Yeah.
Completely. No.
Like, but I also think that I know a lot of people that actually use the swipe text. Like when they go through, like I can't use that.
Damn, I didn't know that was still a thing.
Oh yeah, it's still a thing.
But I think that's a lot. Like even on my phone, it's like I feel like I haven't shut it off, or maybe it came back on or whatever. And I feel like that's how it works too. Like I feel like I've been trying to text, but for some reason it does whatever. Like
whatever I want to do.
Like, cause my shit has been. It ain't even been this. It's been this like a.
Yeah, that's what, bro. When I look into things, if you just search online, like so many people are like, bro, I know that I didn't change the way I text and everything, but I've been misspelling words way more. Like the autocorrect's not working.
Some of that probably needs to
Oh yeah, a lot of niggas. You gotta think, bro. When Kindle started doing that talk book or audiobooks,
Yeah.
I think niggas literacy went out the window. Like it's really go back to like back when I was a kid. I don't know if y'all remember, but it was a joke. Well, not even a kid. I was a teenager. But Patrice O'Neal was like, imagine you at a diner. Nigga put a gun in your head and tell you spell restaurant, and he put a gun in your mama head and said spell restaurant or I kill her. Half you niggas moms be gone because nobody gonna get that UR in the middle. And I'm like, that's the thing. Like the concept of sound it out. People just don't do that.
Wait.
Like,
Speaking of that, you brought up like your moms, people's moms having to spell. Did y'all see RDC's latest clip? Would you rather?
oh
Yeah.
6 months in jail.
Well, no, wait. Before you say this, I thought about that and I said, damn, we need to bring that up on this,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be wild. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it.
Yeah. Well,
It was 6 months in jail.
let's change it a little bit. Your girl, 6 months in jail, or your girl completing Elden Ring.
Your mom makes it better because some people, they girls can be gamers.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
So,
the point of it was
Right.
the fact that your mother, you know your mother don't know what the fuck she's doing. You know what I'm saying?
No, and she don't get no help.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, that's it, no help.
no.
That's the difference.
6 months in jail, or your mom has to complete Elden Ring with no help.
I mean, I'm definitely going to say because I didn't complete Elden Ring.
I literally said the same shit.
You can't even. You
Mom,
can't.
you can't do it. Go,
Hey,
go, you can't.
Listen, we both gonna get to that point. I'm be on that phone. Like, hey, listen, you gonna have to do this on your own. Cause I swear I didn't beat it.
Like complete, like bro. For one, what's the time span of mom got to do this? Because
No, it said until your mom completes it.
or you sit in jail.
Until your mom completes it.
So you got life.
You have to do a flat 6 months, or you sit in jail till she beat it.
Yeah.
Oh, just give me 6 months.
She
My mama gonna quit.
ain't gonna be in 6 months.
She gonna call me in jail like, hey, I couldn't do it.
Hey,
Imagine 6 months in 1 day, and you like, did you beat it? She like,
Nah.
Even if I,
nah, baby.
They're like,
Nah, baby, I didn't beat it.
I didn't pass the horse at the first game. They gonna feel like I'm just saying like,
Oh yeah. Oh damn, I didn't think about that.
Somebody had a TikTok about that. He was on the play. He was like, Mom, how far you get in? She's like, I'm fighting. Like, doing like, what? Oh, I'm fighting this horseman. He's like, which one? She's like, oh, I came out of the cave. This horseman. He's like, oh, you have to begin it.
I remember. That's probably the last thing I remember ordering was that one.
Wait. Aren't there some niggas you gotta fight in the cave?
So if you go the wrong way, you got this goblins that you got to fight.
Yeah, it's like that. The little and I'm no slander, Dre. I promise you, it could be Dre, it could be my mom's. It wouldn't matter. I don't think they getting out the cave. Like I honestly can see Dre getting fucked up
Bro,
in the cave and having to restart over and over.
I'll be in tears when I collect cards.
Tim got mad at Breath of the Wild. She fell off. She was trying to dive into something different. She would fuck around and fall off the cliff and drown. She ain't made sense.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's Zelda like dying.
And that's
They
Zelda.
really like dying. Like you know what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying, like,
Women really don't like dying. Like, oh no, I don't.
right. And that's what I'm saying. I can see that phone call like, look, I tried. And I keep trying, but I keep dying. And when I die, I just cut it off.
Imagine getting a phone call. This I gave up.
They forgot
That you in jail, though?
Well, your mom ain't gonna be.
She accepted the collect card. Like, boy, I didn't know you was still in there.
Baby,
Like,
you might as well take the 6 months.
I'm not putting my face.
No,
No, I'm gonna do that 6 months, man. Because if anything, I'm gonna stress my mama out. That's why I know I have to do this. Because I'm calling you every day collect.
Hey, that'd be so fucked up. She tell you after you done took the in jail and been on her, just gonna take the 6 months, but it's too late.
Right. Like I picked this. Like that would be wild to be like, you know what? I think you should just do 6 months. But I don't feel like I can't now, mom. Like you gotta
The
like.
crazy part is imagine somebody, one of us, they know our mom was a gamer. And he's like, you know, I'm going to look pick my mom. You know, I like the day. Like, hell yeah, I watched it.
I mean, I think it'd be funny to even not even say that. Like she was like geeked about it, but she was like, actually, I don't know how far the game would be. So if you say, where you at the game? And she's like, really far in the game. Like, whoa. Okay.
I feel like I would reevaluate myself. I would be personally disappointed in me that she made it farther than me ever.
Me and Dick both collectively stopped playing Elden Ring from one boss and then took like a month off and then got back on it. If mom beat it in a day, like, oh yeah, that Melina chick, I got her out
You know they
of here.
gonna fuck the names up. Like, we all like mom. They got the name wrong.
Melina?
That Marina?
That Melody shit?
That Melody chick? Girl, I took it.
Right, man. Melina.
That Trump girl, you know
Out of here.
the lady with Trump.
I got her out of here.
Like white parts. What you talking about? But no, yeah, I would definitely, especially because I don't want her to have it in you. Like I know what the fuck I'm doing. I want her to really be like, yeah, I just kind of like moved out the way a couple times and she just died. I'll be like, nigga, I didn't see the video.
Hey, now I would definitely tell them niggas, whoever organized this, she had help, bro.
Like,
Don't believe her. If
So
she
now you causing doubt, dude?
fuck that, bro. If you beat Melina, nigga, and I never did,
They like, if we find out she cheated, you gotta go back and do another 6 months. You still like, nah, she cheated, bro.
she cheated, bro. She cheated in 2 days. You finished this in 2 days.
Yeah, I'm definitely called like, bro, are you asking my mom like,
Right.
like, dog. Especially if you like, if it wasn't even that long a period of time, like you think you feel really good for a while, and like a week later, she's like, yeah, I beat the Melina, like,
She not even gonna tell you. You just wake up one night and you free.
you free.
Yeah,
You know, hey,
You expecting the worst. Like, that something happened, mom?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, I think I'd be a little reluctant to leave the cell. I'd probably hit that nigga like, hey, well, just check to make sure the last name. Like, you sure it was my mama, right? Because then I don't want to have to come back. Like, don't play with me and make me think I'm free and then come back and get me.
That would be hilarious though. Like that's stressful times. Like I don't play Elden Ring, but I knew that real enough. Like okay.
So the opposite, you think your dad can do it?
Oh no, my boss stopped at the Super Nintendo. Like it's too many buttons. Like when you like as a kid, like my dad was a Nintendo nigga to the day, but when the Super Nintendo came out, I said, oh, it's not a button.
Right.
It only had so long.
Bro,
I do the trigger.
I know the exact moment both of my parents stopped playing video games. Again, it was Super Nintendo, Super Mario World, and we used to take turns. When you die, we go. And literally, like I said, my mom went first, died, dad went, died, I went, and that shit went on for a minute.
Was it? And they retired after that?
I ain't seen them touch a
They
video
Homer
game since
Simpsoned you
that day.
and just back into the
I ain't
bushes.
seen them. They both collectively left that room. It was in my room, and I ain't seen them touch a video game since.
She like Wi-Fi.
In that breath, with my mom, I'm gonna keep it real. I have this. This is the most vivid memory I've ever had of my mom with video games. So we had all the old shit, the Atari shit. You know, she would like play the little race game, whatever. When we got Sega, it was Christmas night, like I think 96 or 90. No, it was like 96, 97. She bought the game with Sonic. She hooked it up for us and shit. We all, man, yeah. She pressed start and handed us a controller. I ain't never seen her touch another controller. That was it. I'm talking about PlayStation, whatever other system. She would just buy it. Even the Game Boy, she just bought that motherfucker and gave it to me. Like we went to JCPenney and she bought me a banana yellow Game Boy and was like, "Open the box, son. I ain't got nothing to do with that."
My mother didn't play video games at all. Like my dad did. That's what I'm saying. I knew my mother would definitely like that's but my dad would definitely like he'd have said like, oh sorry, he was at the controller. Like, I don't think I'm good. Like I don't know.
Right.
I don't think I can do that.
All right, let's talk. Before we get into them dragons, so they're doing a live action Back to School Bus, and
I know
the discourse around it just been everybody was like, bro, everything doesn't need to be live action. Now I agree, Back to School Bus, I feel like it's perfect for live action.
Perfect live action.
So I didn't believe that deserved that.
I think watching the flashbacks, certain topics I just don't think they can do.
Well, yeah,
Because you can't live action go into a butthole.
Yeah, they're gonna do different topics for sure.
No, I mean I think
No, I think listen, I'm going.
I don't need my live action Back to School Bus to be educational. I need it to be a shit show. You know what I'm saying? I need it to be actually hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like now I am picturing like.
So you don't want it to be aimed at kids. You want it to be PG.
It need to be. I need all of that. Like I need all of that culture that we created around Magic School Bus to be in this movie. Like I need the parents to be like, who the fuck is this lady?
But see, that's the problem because now the teacher, bro, Miss Frizzle, will be in jail by season 2. Because you're kidnapping kids, nigga, out of school and taking them on trips, unauthorized trips.
They did that with like Sabrina. They did that with Riverdale. I can see them.
We don't need a dark.
I can see them.
They gotta be dark. But they gotta have the humor. Cause my thing is that I would need in an episode where their parents is like, 'cause I was cool today. We were in Ty's bum today. They're like, okay. Like,
we learned about the digestive system.
Like it can live on because the parents just don't believe them. Like whatever. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? But they actually do. This shit like
I don't want Night School Bus to be the boys. I don't want it to be the boys. I don't want to see them shrink and go into somebody. First of all, let's just be clear. But at the same time, I also want it to be the same effect. Just like how they talking about bringing back Reading Rainbow. I need the same effect to influence kids to want to learn about science, to want to learn about, how things grow and all that shit the same way it did for us. Because that was the whole point of it. If you turn it into satire, it's to me gonna be that forever.
I mean, they can still have. I mean, now you just have a little bit into the Bill Not Science.
Who's it for? That's what I'm saying.
Well, I think you thinking about that because you experienced it at the educational part. So to watch it on a reverse would be entertaining because to regurgitate the same education for you, it might not be entertaining.
No, I can still have the educational part, but I think in the culture or society we live in now, if you even just watch the cartoons, like just the commentary alone would be a boring show. Like you would have to add, like even Miss Frizzle had it in this, like she don't have to be the main, like being funny, but she has an assistant that provides some kind of comedy. You know what I'm saying?
So remember,
Or, like,
I think the
or even
comedy
the
for
kids
that
being funny,
was
like-
the kids didn't believe her. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was the Mary Poppins of teaching, where
That's what I said.
the kids was like, "Nah, Miss Frizzle, Jimmy's sick," and she like, "Oh, well, let's go find out why he's sick."
Yeah.
And it was like, "How we gonna go do that?" And then that's how it led into.
That's what I said. Like it is Mary Poppins, but like you would have to have. It has to have still that whimsical.
But you don't need the parent aspect. The parent aspect wasn't a big in the
I
show.
don't think
You don't need just do back to school bus.
I don't think it needs to be live action in general, but
I don't need no satire to it.
But the only reason y'all think of like live action is because all y'all thinking about is the assholes.
no, to me, there are a lot of things that don't need to be live action. Animation is a viable medium for a reason. Like everything don't need to be live action. That's when people start like, oh, this is something hitting big. It's like, no, fucking enjoy the animation aspect of it. Animation don't mean it's lesser. And I think when you say everything needs to sort of get to live action, it's like you need to have this cachet of prestige or cachet of relevance. It's like, no, y'all just think animation is lesser on some conscious level. That's why y'all want everything to be.
Oh, I don't think. I know what you said. I don't think about it like that. Like I said, I can agree that everything doesn't need to be live action, but I do agree that a Magic School Bus live action.
Yeah, I think
I don't see the reason for it.
I mean, for one, it just be updated. I mean, of course, it needs to be updated thing, but I mean, it's no different. Even if you still kept it as a kids show, like it's just like for kids, like you're just actually seeing kids, like you're watching yourself being taught all of these things on a live action scale, other than just being like
because here's the thing, it's really not that much that's going to have to go into it. Like I said, the biggest CGI aspect of it is, and they can really capture that on green screen and practical sets, is exploring whatever you're trying to explore, right? Like a lot of the times it's inside of a body, it's inside of a molecule. It's
There's a lot of CGI in set building.
Well, it depends on how in depth.
Well, I think nowadays they have the sets that are 360 whatever green screen.
You don't got to be Marvel, say Star Wars level if it's aimed at kids. Like I said, that's why I said who's it for.
That's what I said. I feel like the CGI and everything I picture of it literally is the Shark Boy and Lava Girl thing, because it's like when and I only picture like in some of their trailers just how you like they literally be like in a fucking volcano area, like where this all green screen. You know what I'm saying? So like they were just sitting. Let's say they were sitting in the stomach, and you just like of course we would know like bro, this is literally green screen, but they made the CGI like of the stomach inside, and she's teaching and talking to them. It'd be almost like I feel like in the live action world. It will always, every episode will just kind of feel like they're going on a museum tour.
Right.
Yeah. Like I said, and if they was giving it like the big budget treatment, I would be like, all right, now that's not me. Like that to me, that feels a little bit unnecessary because again, it's like, all right, wait.
But I also feel like I didn't know it was gonna be a TV show.
I just said live action. I don't know if it's gonna be a TV show or a movie.
Like I think it'd be great as a movie because I think as a movie,
it's a feature film.
Like I think as a movie, like and that's why I said if you wanted to add any kind of everything about Magic School Bus is an educational thing, but you can also add an aspect of, especially if you do like a feature length.
They're going to do it where it's like that once now.
If they were doing it inside a body, but they were actually showing like the kids, like like now there's a big threat. It's like it turns to this action kid movie. Where like
I think it would make sense if you gave an origin of Miss Frizzle and the bus, and like so because like if we're coming into
now I don't want it.
No, I'm saying if we're talking about a feature film
that's what they're gonna do. I don't want it now.
Yeah, because then it's got to be like how it or Mary Poppins is. You have to tell this person came from nowhere and they were trying to make a difference, and they had these weird, tools, and that's how they were able.
There's going to be a gift. Yeah, I see the plot already now. It's going to be what you want, and I don't want that.
But I mean, that's what I said.
Now I don't want it.
You don't want it now?
I mean, I would like it if it's a show. If it was a weekly show with subject matter, then I'm okay with that. Yeah.
If it was literally just the Magic School Bus just turned into live action, I'm okay with it. I don't want the origin and parents against. Like I don't.
Because I mean, you get. But I mean,
you know what I'm here for though? If y'all ever have, I think it is on my Peacock. So they have a whole plethora of parody like Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah,
all those were horrors.
Yeah.
I would love a horror Magic School Bus parody where like she picked the kids up initially, and the bus all happy and smiles, and then one little kid do some whole shit, and next thing you know, the bus turn angry, and then she like, "Oh, you think this is a game, huh, Timmy? Come on, we finna take you on some real shit." I would love to watch.
But yeah, no, this is going to the fact that it's going to be a feature film. You can't just do a random class story. And then, because you got to tell the origins of her.
But it's like I think for a kid, it's still a great setup. I mean, that's no different than what's the Miss Perry whatever I forgot, like Mary Poppins, Jim Carrey movie, like, you know what I'm saying, where
I'm talking about the unfortunate
events
or whatever.
Like, you know what I'm saying, like there's always they made countless movies where it's like that one figure that just like with kids, like true. So it's like you could easily, it's the same. So that's why I said it would be in a sense of more of a kid comedy because it's this whimsical character.
Yeah, because we don't say this about the Grinch. We don't say this about Dr. Seuss. We don't say this about Cat in the Hat. Like we really don't say that because when Mike Myers did it, nobody was like, we didn't need that.
Yeah,
everybody kind of just was like, oh, that's cool.
Oh no, I'm saying just for Magic School Bus. I don't want the Miss Frizzle people like, oh, what's up with her? Like I said, how we commentate on it now.
Yeah.
I don't want that aspect in my Magic.
You don't want the social commentary.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, I get it though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want that where they're talking like, who is this teacher? No, I'd rather it be willfully drop your kids off, and because even then I feel like what the because I watched Magic School Bus a lot as a kid. I remember that. I always thought of it as this was their imagination. This was not them actually getting on the bus. Yeah, this is like
Barney
putting on a movie, cutting the lights off, and getting immersed into it, and that's what we really were saying.
I mean, and you could easily do it. Like I said, even if you didn't want to give an origin to her, she could just literally be a substitute teacher, like for the day. Like it'd be that one, like she just kind of came in. We don't know where she came from. Like, yeah, I'm just something for the science class today. And you just kind of get into that, like, you know what I'm saying? Or her just be like, you don't have to.
You know what? Now speaking of putting it in the zeitgeist, you know who should have did something with Magic School Bus? Supernatural, bro. That would have been perfect. Like how they did with the Scooby Doo.
I mean, I could see that. But I mean, they're not educated. Like, they know that now you going dark.
Yeah, no, I'm saying for that, I would have just loved to see that, like, in that space.
Because at this point, I put the issue with that is that they would have to tell you, at that point, you can't find that Frizzle was like a demon.
A demon. but she would have to be.
Or she could have been one of the good demons. Remember, there was good demons too.
I mean, I get that. But I don't need Frizzle to have that tag on her. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Right now, she's just a magician. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a science magician. Like, and like I said, she really knew her shit. She just happened to have a bus that could do shit up, but she knew her shit.
Yeah,
and that's correct.
That's a good point.
Yeah, just a lot of live actions haven't been as good as what came before.
I mean, yeah, like I don't think. I mean, you can't. That's what like, I understand at this point. Like everything doesn't need to be live action. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I feel like there's certain things in the work that we're in now, especially even if you're working for kids, that you can do a great little thing with. I mean, I feel like it's no different than like I feel like because like Sonic did well. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you think about certain things that you can make live action, and Sonic's story has nothing to do with the game, other than like the fact that characters never we never watched Sonic literally just living in, you know what I'm saying, with all these humans just doing whatever. So it's like they had to make an aspect where he was like, why is he even here? In this, like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like that's what I said. Like, you would have to give some origin, like, why is he even in this film at this school? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I get the need. I understand. For me, I don't.
But I don't need a whole hour of the movie, like, of a backstory. Yeah. Like, I definitely within the first 20 minutes, I need her to, like, class and such.
Like, all right, well, let's talk them dragons, man. Them dragons is back, bro, man.
All right, so this first episode was so hilarious.
Bro, they kicked it off with a villain, bro. And then, see, you know what? Here's what I realized, because, you know, I finally finished watching Game of Thrones and everything like that, and the big battles, like, when they have those big battles, I realized, like, they put them anywhere. Like, you would think, like, a lot of them, they either put it at the penultimate episode or the final.
Did you just learn that word today? Did you just Google that?
No,
what you say? You gonna say, but you get me.
I did. Hey, you about to say use it all the time.
Okay, that's the Watch Mojo.
Yeah.
Okay. Nigga was not letting me
Yeah.
David. Don't you dare. Nigga.
I said, all the time I watch Mojo, so bring it, but it's usually like that on the final episode. But in Game of Thrones, as I was rewatching, like the Battle of the Bastards, the final battle, like it was just always just randomly in places, right? Yeah. So in House of the Dragon, bringing this big battle on first episode,
Well, it was.
I didn't expect that.
It was said that the budget just they didn't have a budget of it. It was supposed to be the last episode of last season. Like,
Yeah, because there was a build-up for the last season.
Yeah.
Like,
Everything was prepared
No,
for
I get
war.
that. I know.
For the war.
I get that. I didn't know that was supposed to be part of the last.
But it's gonna be plenty battles this season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
that's
gonna
why
be
they
plenty
also
battles
said
this season.
that part, and then they said it at the end of last season. Like, yeah, this is gonna be the first episode.
Right.
They
Yeah.
So you know what?
Yeah. So it was supposed to be like that was supposed to be the because if you think about this episode, is really just the catalyst to start the war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. It was supposed to be that
Because
to get to this new season.
You know what I
The end of last season was her
Yeah.
walking up on him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's how you knew like it had to be something.
I knew that we was gonna get there. I didn't know it was gonna be first episode. Like, see, because here's what I realized. I where I tapped out on a lot of things. I don't watch like the director commentary after. You know how they like stay after the episode. I don't do that. I don't watch recaps on
Yeah, I don't do
stuff
that.
like that.
Oh,
So I
Only
I know they are.
Yeah.
I know they are.
I do it.
I probably
I hear them.
yeah. So I probably missed what they said. Like, hey, this is gonna be the first episode. So to me, that I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like they went crazy on that first.
And I definitely didn't expect, like I said, because there was a lot of setup. Like I love that I said in the first episode, like the only motherfucker that was actually really doing some shit was David. You said David, what he said he was gonna do, he was doing it. Like we didn't kill these niggas. Like I'm saying, like so, it was like his story was still going. And it was like realizing everybody was like, because I had completely forgot, because I didn't rewatch the last season. That like the setup was that everybody was gonna start getting dragons. Like, they didn't give them to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not giving to anybody. Like, I mean, niggas had to take a shot.
Yeah.
Anybody can get it. At the same time, anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, so I feel like that's part of it. Cause I also heard that even Raina, like in the book, it ain't Raina.
It's not. I'm just saying that the episode was fire, but as an adaptation, it kind of there are parts where just the series as a whole has been missing the mark.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Their justification for that was weird because it's like they had it. So the character in the book, her name is Nettles, and it was like, well, nobody knows Nettles, and you know, we didn't think we had time to set up. But it's like you admitted her all the last season where you could have had to set up.
Yeah.
So it's like,
But I heard the
such a
story. I
weird
heard the story.
justification.
I feel like they planning that for Raina in season 1. Like when they first introduced her towards the end of season 1 and more so in season 2. That was always planned for her to take that.
And that's their job. Your job as the writers or
It's
producers is to set that up. If you
It's
know
like-
that that's the thing.
It was just like to say she wasn't set up, and it's like it's not like the nigga told you and you can't set her up.
I heard like
Right. Like, there is no licensing where they're like, hey, Nettles, no, can't do that.
Because I heard this Nettles person was supposed to be like a bastard child of David or something like that. So I mean, you'd have had to do a lot more justice to the story.
But he was already out here, smashing. So you could have slid that in when they was looking for the last
So
season.
here's the thing: rewatching Game of Thrones, Robert Baratheon's his bastard child. It wasn't a big setup. It was like you saw it like at season 2. They mentioned it. Remember, they shipped him off and hit him, and then you didn't see him again until season 7.
Yep.
Right?
I mean,
so it's like
And it was like mid-season. It was like middle of the season. Like,
Even if they would have out and said it, like they could have started an episode where you just see like, who the fuck is this girl? Like, why would I see them?
That's
You know
the
what I'm saying?
thing, like her omitting her, it kind of changed like why I know you said you didn't watch it, so I don't want to go fully into the spoiler, but like
why
it changed why what happened at the end happened.
Yeah.
They changed it changes Damon's story moving forward because the reason why he gets put in the place where he ends is because of her existence and then setting up the distrust and everything. So it's like I'm very curious how they're going to justify the changes that they made.
That is a big change.
That's a big. Like I said, this whole battle. The reason why the death happened is there's a whole different reason than it wasn't here.
Yeah, I wonder if they're trying to keep it vague in the point of not trying to affect what has already come. like what we've already seen. I mean, because we've already seen how the story ends, technically.
Oh yeah,
I think I genuinely like. I didn't believe it at first, but the more people are like rocking, they might try to change the ending and do like, history is lost time.
No, yeah, but that's like so. So I heard they made a
it.
statement saying because like all of House of Dragons is really like loosely based on history books,
Right,
and they're using the mentality that like it ain't always accurate, like
Right.
you don't know
Yeah.
who's writing, so it's like they can.
So then they can go back and say, well, they just had it wrong.
Yeah, they had it wrong. Yeah.
Well,
But I'm like,
Or they can try to divert and be like, well, this is what we'll tell them, but this is what really happened, but this is what we'll tell them.
That's exactly what I think is interesting. Remember, in Game of Thrones, Joffrey said, I think it was season 2, maybe it might actually be season 1, he said what happened at the end of House of Dragons.
So here's the
Like,
thing,
he specifically says it.
and this is where it adds a little bit more credence to it. If you remember, Brianna Tarth, she finished Jaime Lannister's entry in the book, and she fabricated the shit out of that motherfucker.
Right.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
So in the universe, they already show you people fabricating things.
But that's what made me mad. Because it was like, that's lazy, because you could say that the history book was actually written by a famous maester who is actually very accurate.
You know, I realized that, and the more stuff started changing, that's when I started, like, I know people are really upset, like, man, this is just deviated from the story so long. It's like, I don't care about it anymore.
Yeah.
Clearly, you could tell you were setting the scenes for that.
Yeah.
You know what? I hate to say this, bro, but I can so see that now because reality, when we look at the totality of both series, all of this is a story of deceit in the first place.
Yeah.
So they can always say it doesn't matter what you visually saw, what you thought was supposed to happen. It's all been a lie anyway.
Right.
Because the king was never the king. The queen was never supposed to be the queen. This family was never ever supposed to be in charge. The dragons. Think about it. They were all starting off saying there was no dragons. Dragons haven't existed forever, and then they ended with dragons. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
and then also,
I mean, remember the beginning was there was no dragons. That was a thing of the past. But then out of nowhere, they gave us dragons.
To what y'all both just said, the Tyrion's final message that he said when he chose Bran, he said nothing is more powerful than a story. He said you can't beat a story, you can't stop a story. That's the
that's all they did using that like as like the overall like message of Game of Thrones off. Like they're gonna write stories about you. They're gonna
history always favors the victor.
Yeah,
because they get to tell the story.
They get to tell the story.
Like even like I said, even this like I've heard like the Duncan story is actually the most accurate in like even though they mentioned Game of Thrones, they actually are that story actually following how the book was written.
I think because it was so small, they was like, well, we just telling a small story.
Well, that's one I think also it all depends on the showrunner. Like, it seemed like the showrunner here, George R. Martin said like, bro, lied to me, and the more you start to see stuff come out about like how the story is going, I could see how he could
like
he told me he was gonna tell a different story than he actually told me.
Wow.
But you know what though? I feel like because I had this conversation with some people at the shop. George R. Martin, I would love to be a fly on the wall to hear how it all started because I want to know what each side wanted to give each other to create this. Because you still ain't finished the book. So you can say they're doing wrong, but are you doing? Did you start by doing wrong?
Bro, I looked it up. You know where?
I think it's like season 6.
He stopped that when Jon Snow got stabbed up. That's the last thing he wrote in the Game of Thrones.
I thought we did know that. There's like after that, like no.
They were making it up after that.
No, we knew that. I'm just saying it's crazy.
Like
that's where he stopped that.
Then he changed the story. And they're like, no, we got to bring John back.
Right. And that's always been my issue with that. Is like
Daenerys still had 3 dragons there.
To King's point, I do wonder though if he had that tell him he had to give them like, at least breadcrumbs.
Or at least what it just was on your mind.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he confirmed a couple things like, all right, at some point Daenerys is going to turn to the Mad Queen. Remember at that time she wasn't, and then they accelerated the shit out of that. But if I'm not mistaken, like I said, I think the breadcrumbs he gave them was like how people ended. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
yeah,
certain people ended, and then they filled it in, but they filled it in. Like me watching it, I was like, they fucked this up all the way.
Ain't gonna hold y'all the way he writing. This might be the ending. Bros up there, and
Oh, he said
and he said he would not give it to anybody. He said if he died,
he does. Yeah, that's it. So here's the thing.
I mean, he still got the rights to everything. You know?
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm saying he
Not only
like the latest book. I don't even think it's the last book in the series either. He's been writing it for so long, and I'm not even just being morbid. Just outside of it, he was like, I'm not.
So here's
Fuck it.
so
that nigga is such
Bro,
a
that nigga Ray J, bro.
Hold on.
That nigga is Ray J, man.
in every interview, when he had his like, nah, he comes up with like the humble hand, but like I ain't no rush. He comes up like every interview. He says, I know, man, I'm just so behind on everything and everything. You know, I'm just, and then like, so I mean, you gonna get on it? He was like, I mean, I'm just trying to figure it out. It's like,
That's what
I also feel like this is what we did to him too though. Like this nigga was writing shit by himself, freehand, not by nobody.
Oh yeah.
And then
And he made him a song.
somebody for a show. And like now we need you to finish this shit. You know, like now you like you was doing this for your leisure time. It's a job now, nigga.
But no, he's already a writer, so like he's doing that.
I've said though, it's the fame that slowed his process.
Yes, it is.
Because now you start to see the book signings, you see him at different shows.
He helped write Elden Ring.
Bro, why are you doing that when you need to be finishing this?
That was
So niggas in the universe?
no. Niggas was mad.
people were so sad. I remember.
When that came out, they was like, he right, what? This ain't Game of Thrones. The fuck you mean?
You know what?
That's what
That's
right.
right.
This could be
No,
a
you
universe.
know what? That's why I said what you just said. He needed to get back to her. Hey, nobody, I know his expectations, so I'm just write this little thing. I'm back in a world where
That guy shit is probably like, I'm just gonna disappear you niggas. Like, y'all think I'm dead. I'm sick of this shit. Like, they gonna be pronounced dead for 10 years, and then the whole book gonna just drop over there. Like,
Because like I said, he said he ain't gonna. He said he let nobody else.
There's going to be 2 more books. He got the name of the 2 books that he's supposed to. It's supposed to be 2 more books to finish out this whole thing.
I mean, we definitely but I also feel like with the House of Dragon, like hearing more about how the story has changed. I think that is how they're going to play in his face. Like they're like, well, bro, we can make our own shit up. Well, we can take some of your characters and make our own shit up.
But see, that's the thing. I think that's why
information on these other books, whatever. We can make some shit up, nigga. You don't want to like.
So that's why everybody was upset because Game of Thrones was good when they was following the book, right?
Yeah.
And they changed some things, but those first 6 seasons when they followed the book, they was good, right? So when House of the Dragon came out, a lot of the excitement was, oh, this story is done from start to end. They're already in the book.
Right.
So they don't have to make up shit. They can follow this as a. So once they started going away about that, hey, well, what you doing? Because we already been through this.
Right.
Like
That's why
That's why I said it was crazy when it was like they had to have looked at it like, man, we not fuck that, bro. We gonna.
That's why I think he really did probably lie. He probably told him the grandest story. Like, this is faithful saying.
Yeah.
Got back to the writers' room. Like, hey,
That's the
Somebody, like I
issue.
said, like I can guarantee you, talking to George, he was like, "Yeah, this is just the history. It's written in the sense of the history, the historian giving everything, accurate detail of everything." He's saying all these key words, accurate detail of everything that happened, like the making of said. Then he went back to the office. It was like loose. So what if the actual historian did know? You know what I'm saying?
They love throwing around that word loosely. Like what he was supposed to get you like this is loosely based on.
Oh yeah.
So
It's all fluid. It's all fluid. It can change it.
Yeah, so they came back like, all right, I know he said accurate, but loose.
But I'm like, yeah. I was definitely happy with this episode that she super got his shine.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I mean, everybody who made, for one, Kev on stage. Like, when I saw that morning, it was the first video I saw when I woke up that morning. I was like, dog, I watched that shit for like 10 minutes. And I was like, this
First
shit.
of all, that's not my name.
Big sheep on like,
He's like, I got some big sheep now.
like, dog, that shit. When that nigga said I factory reset, everybody like, nigga, they shooting over here, they bragging over here, I factory reset. Like I'm back to like, and it's funny because it's like the way he described it was like literally how I view it. Like I was actually mad Raina got. Like when they went off the clip, I'm like, this motherfucker finna get this bread. You know what I'm saying? Like I was really mad at that because I was like, no offense, but Raina looked bragging. You know what I'm saying? Like she looked like she looked like a sheep. Like she probably looked there like. You in the churches like me, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody threw it a bone.
You know what she is? She's Deku.
You said
She's
Deku,
Deku.
yeah. Or something.
Or Asta from from Black Clover. You so weak that I can take you. Because anybody else that tries me, I'm gonna eat that.
Right.
But I know you're not gonna try me.
And I mean,
So just sit on my back and go for the ride.
And that's what they did to Raina. That's why I said like she's probably the only one in the whole series that I just completely forgot about. Because like after she didn't get Vhagar, it's always been just literally like when am I get my dragon? Like it's literally just been that same story. And they're just like, girl, you ain't ready for it yet. And she like, well, fuck, I'm gonna figure it out on my own.
And that's
So
how,
knowing that she's
so
like, I'm like, girl, you.
So because knowing how most TV shows do that with that type of character, I always knew it was going to be something. I thought it was going to be the biggest one, but then once I was like, it's either going to be the biggest dragon or the wildest dragon, like the one that untamed. You know what I'm saying? So I knew it was going. And once they started saying what the other wild dragons was out there, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, when they actually told her like it's a big dragon, I'm like, oh, y'all sending her up for failure in my eyes. But it's like the fact that she had like. When he came back and threw her the motherfucking ribs or whatever,
lamb,
but
barbecue lamb.
You saw she had that rib?
Like, I was like, the nigga didn't even put no heat on it. You know what
Hey, he did. He burnt that shit. He
He
cooked
burnt
that
it.
shit.
He
He
burnt
cooked that shit was cooked.
That
shit was Cajun.
I feel bad, bro. That's the thing. Like,
That shit was Cajun.
Like, he dragon fire. You think that's quick enough to cook it?
Fam,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because remember, that shit is like cooking through. It's like a liquid.
One thing that actually threw me was the fact that I was like, this nigga can't eat cold food. Like she did.
No, he ate his raw. The one that he threw to her, he burnt.
No, but he actually like in the first scene, he had burnt one up and was eating.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
like, this nigga, like when did you learn? It's like I need to heat this up. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of just scooping and grabbing, like, nope, I'm gonna throw you down. Throw a little flame on your
You know what it was?
Like,
He went and burnt the field, and then he was like, I'm hungry.
But
But like, let me go ahead and try this. He's like, wait a minute.
but it also
This ain't bad.
Wait a minute.
Like, you got a little flavor to it now.
You ever seen
Yeah.
the clip where they like give a baby, you know what I'm saying, barbecue for the first time? That's what she was like.
That
But
Shaq mean.
Added a lot of trial and error because he knows just the right amount of temp.
Oh yeah.
I didn't throw it to her like.
After you do it the first time.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
He started experimenting.
You know what I mean? You know, you cook something by instructions the first time. Heat it up, boom. After a while, you're like, what if I start
Start tweaking this a
what
little
if I grab
bit.
some of these leafery
This nigga gonna have a whole dinner. This nigga have a spread, little charcuterie board on the side. I would have got some nuts off the tree.
Right. You know, what was those sweet things? Like the pineapple? I was gonna throw a couple on there.
So that scene was definitely like, I'm like, all right, so they fuck with each other down. But after that, it was just pure comedy to me. When the moment Brandon said, let's go help everybody, I'm like, you snap. Because go home and tell people what you did. Like, go home and tell what you did first. Like, go home and tell what you did first. Like,
That's why my favorite thing that came out of somebody. If I see this picture, just know I thought I had it under control, but I didn't.
No, my favorite is the cordless weeds. That man said, "Hey, give me the whip."
And he out there whipping that bitch.
I got the whip.
He was so mad. Like,
Hey, so I was excited. I felt proud that he went through it. And then when that white lady went through it too, I said, "Oh, what?" No, y'all had to let him have it.
She didn't. Hers wasn't as clean as
It
his.
wasn't that clean, but I was like, "Why y'all didn't let him have this moment?" He should have been the only one.
I was really expecting him to be like, they're not gonna. Like, when he said, like, let them deal with that. I was like, okay, bet. Like,
Yeah.
at least y'all ain't gotta die.
Yeah.
I just want to know y'all had to be stopped.
But
There.
they struggled to the
No,
point.
they should have been stopped. I know. He should have been the only one that got through.
It was just that she was so good as a
I
singer
know,
as
I get
well. It was only because he went through first. Had he not have gone through first, they would not
She
have
would-
made
I-
it.
He led the way. He
But
could've
also,
been
Because they could
Cause she
just
was
track
savage.
his trail.
Because she was savage, because they really were fucking because they just had too much weight.
Yeah.
So that's when she kept like, oh, we gotta get up. We on the rock. So
Yeah.
we gotta get up.
Yeah.
We
I got
gotta
a
get
question
up.
for y'all because I found this aspect interesting about her, right? So in Game of Thrones when they had Ed Sheeran in, people was upset. They took him out of the experience. She's a YouTuber. She's a creator that they put into the show. People didn't give her that flack. Do you think it's just because of the variety?
Yeah.
Niggas knew Ed Sheeran.
Right.
Niggas was like,
Ain't no Ed Sheeran, ain't no goddamn.
no, what they should have did for the Ed Sheeran one is because I don't think Ed Sheeran is the first like celebrity who was in it.
But he was in the singing.
He was.
That
I feel
was
like
like-
singing probably would have worked.
He literally came in the
If
scene
he was like
singing.
looking like dirty or something, like where he could have like Ed Sheeran looked too much like Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, he was clean.
He
He
was
was too
hard. He
clean.
was part of the military.
But I think like if you would have like dirtied him up,
I think that's irritating because I feel like if you get a chance to be like, I'll be like, bro, make me not like I don't want nobody to know it's me. You know what I'm saying? Like I get you.
Like old boy that was in a Stormtrooper.
yeah, Jason Sudeikis.
Like, even if you can't say like I said, like you said, like if he'd been dirty, that nigga could have been a nigga in jail singing. You know what I'm
Singing,
saying?
yeah.
Like, just singing about whatever, like, and just a bum looking like, that you wouldn't even know, like, that shit. Like, yes, that was dog. You know
Give
what
me
I'm
the Law and Order SVU treatment.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's funny because I had a moment I was like, I forgot what type of universe he was in. When he kissed his mom, I was like, yeah.
That's just something
That shit was operative
that
as
wasn't
bitch.
in the book.
And that's what I said.
Oh,
no, it is. It's implied in the book. And that's why I was like, you nasty motherfuckers wouldn't take the implication. Like, no, we have
So
like everything else could be false, but we accurately say that. We accurately say
It's
that.
implied that like he got weird feelings, but it's like it ain't never said it was something.
But they were like,
Because
it's been built.
I had downloaded the timeline.
It has been built because it was been built up. They were pretty much saying that that's the reason why he act like this whole like, you know, say like I'm gonna take care of your mom and all that kind of like he always kind of had the admiration for her. And I see how they played the scene because she was really giving this nigga the energy like you so great and you gonna do, you know what I'm saying?
That's like mom shit.
I mean, but he been applying pressure, so he recognizing that. You know what I'm saying? Like you recognize, but I mean, nigga,
They talk. He a Targaryen.
Like
They love their family.
It was extremely crazy and unnecessary. Like I was really mad. Like y'all didn't need that. Like I didn't need.
She looked so disturbed.
Yeah, y'all could get that y'all pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is like that's just one of those things where it's like in the world of kingdoms and kings, like I know y'all did that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like
It felt like it was added for shock.
it was. Like I said, when you guys
I literally said, I forgot what type of universe he was
like
in.
they could have kept literally and you just forget the family. Like you know what I'm saying? Like but like I said, like my thing is like when you knew it was just implied that he kinda had weird feelings for his mom in the book. It's like y'all can just leave that like y'all were already building on that already, showing that a little bit.
Yeah.
But to like to be like, no, you need to show that he went in. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, y'all just nasty.
Yeah.
That's freaky nasty stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, I do want to discuss it more, so I will wait until you watch it.
I mean, you pretty much the only thing you didn't hear about.
Well, I want to talk about the plot. I want to talk about.
Yeah, we ain't going like fully into.
I got some questions on how.
Oh, like see, okay.
Yeah, stuff like that. So we haven't watched the season finale, right?
Is everybody everyone watch From? You didn't watch From either?
What you mean?
Are you caught up?
From last week?
I haven't watched today's, no, but I'm caught up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was rolling my eyes because it's
Yeah.
stress, man.
So it's funny because like,
stress.
so we talk about it, like Dave was saying there's a lot of people that are upset and tapping out.
I
My
saw
theory is that people probably tapping out because, like I said, they be good episodes. They just don't answer anything, and that's my issue.
It does, bro. I swear to God, I
Last
told
5 minutes of the episode.
I told 5 niggas this, and we just don't do it because we living in a world, bro, where like Netflix. Netflix gives you everything up front and then plays it out for you, right, with the movies.
Right.
With From, bro, you have to literally piece it together through the episodes, and they're telling you the story, and they're showing it to you. We just want to know the end. We don't want to piece it all together to see where it's going. We want the end.
Well,
And that's the thing,
I
like,
love the end. So here's where we talked about it before, but it was like within like Lost, we knew from the jump, plane crash. They're on this island. However, this island is not
in reality.
Well, we don't know. It's just it can't be seen to the outer world right now. That's what we know. Right now, we have no clue what this location is.
Same as Lost though. It's a location that can't be found.
Exactly.
Well, we don't know. We don't know what this is.
You do. It's a storyboard. They're telling you this
And then
every time.
I don't know. Like I said, I feel like because then I feel like they want to rush the escape. Like to me, you got to know where you're at, and then you spend moments of trying to escape. If they at the end of this season or like at the end of this episode, they tell us, all right, that they're in purgatory. Then we don't have one season of escape from purgatory.
I mean, I don't even know where they at. I just know they in a place that ain't real. Like I mean, like I don't even know the location of where they are because they already showed that if you see this motherfucking tree in the road, you ain't in Kansas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's what it is. So just like with the Pops, how Victor's dad has these lapses of going in and out, right? I personally feel like that's what people want. That's why I think it was just a hallucination the whole way, because just like how people are complaining, we don't know nothing. If you knew these niggas was in a coma on one, singular plane, all connected, but bodies somewhere in a hospital, you would think differently about this whole, show. Yeah. Because you'd have a basis of reality to go off of what the expectation could be, the ending. That's what I mean by people just want to know how this is going to end.
Yeah.
Whereas they're telling you the whole time. It's a story.
Yeah.
This is a story, and the whole story is based off a real story. And the guy in yellow is navigating the story. He's the leader of the story. But one or two of the people is the narrator, which could be the little boy or his mama. One of them is a story walker, who could be the sister. And that's what we're going through. But nobody wants to accept that because you don't know where this is. And that's the biggest problem with people because they just tired of it. They want to know where they fuck they are.
I mean, but I think it's really because, like I said, like after so many seasons, for one, to me, honestly, ain't enough niggas die for as many seasons. It is like y'all, it ain't enough trial and error going on for me. You said, but for two,
it's people that not the people that we care about, or people that have like care. Like I just think because every night somebody has died. When they get attacked, it's just to be off-screen characters.
But, I mean, I guess it's like because even now, like I said, with the last episode when they gave old girl, the white girl, like back a role again to be like, I need to go do something for me, and like it's like, damn, you should have been dead at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like you should have,
or you should have been. Somebody should have had a conversation about you. Because shit has been going crazy since you showed up, and you don't have nothing.
Like you don't have no origin on you. Like
right.
No one's even asked you where you came from.
Like,
right. You don't got no origin on her. You see? So I thought like to use her as like an extra, like you were playing a major role now. And the fact is like, bro, you don't give me no backstory on her now. Like I don't care about her. Like she need to be gone. Like and it's like, but I think for me watching it, I watch it now. I think in the beginning I was watching it like to be like, yeah, I want to know the story. But I think after the first season, I really watched it by how stupid everybody. Like I really,
but see, I feel like that's not a good watch.
It is a good watch because I really be yelling at the TV.
But I'm saying I feel like that's not what they want.
Like
the person like they don't want you to watch it just be like, everybody's dumb.
Like with family, like the whole like thinking he in the coma and all that kind of shit. I just be like, cause if you believe this for real, like, and you really think you in the coma and you about to do something goofy. Like I'm about to be so bad. Like,
but it's what the story keep telling people, bro. It play on your fears. It plays on everything, every trial that these people have been through, bro. I think that's what we're gonna realize. Everything has always been your fears or your anxieties will come to manifest to you particular. But once they get so caught up in those trials that the place gives them, they just separate from talking to everybody. Because it started with the girl who killed her brother, right? Mm-hmm. That was her biggest fear, being left alone without her brother, without her family. And then what happened? She got ostracized out the town. They could have killed you and put you out your misery. Nope. We're going to make you hide in a house. And then people going to start feeling so sorry for you that they're going to make sure you get, brought back in to only be what? Sat in the house by yourself. The only person that's going to come here is the story master. I mean, is the only one fucking with you.
The story's been going. Like I believe everything that they're saying. Like I get the story. Mm-hmm. Like I believe that the story's been constantly going on over and over again, and I believe that every character we only hearing about Tabitha and what's the name as far as like their roles, but I honestly believe that everybody is another person from. You say like
from the cycle, the each cycle. Yeah.
So like just like you said, with old girl killing her brother-in-law and being isolated, that all had to happen so when he finally turned to a girl to come, it's like, I know exactly who to fuck with. But they gonna leave her alone. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm gonna really use the game to get right back into everybody's shit. And like, so it's like, everything is set up for, like, I believe, like, I thought I saw somebody make a post saying that, they believe that Ethan actually has to die. Like, the reason the thing hasn't broken is because the parents haven't sacrificed their kids. Mm-hmm. Like, they sacrificed one. Like, that's how Victor stayed alive because it was supposed to be both of them died. But Victor got away, so that's why it's still going. So, but then he's living through the story, so watching everybody, and everybody, even in theory, everybody that's supposed to be like all the wanderers are the people that sacrificed
their kids
because they didn't finish the ritual. They just stuck there.
So my question, that raises more questions, and that's my issue with even with the theory. But then the man in yellow, when he's having the conversation and he's telling people like this is the good part. This is when everybody's going to turn on each other. It's like how is this part of the cycle? How is all of this extra stuff part of the cycle that's going on?
Because the whole point of the cycle is to stir you up enough so that the rules that you set and all the safeguards that made you think you were safe are gone now. Because that's why I think about it. The threat every time the Boyd is you're going to lose control of this town.
Yeah.
He came in as the guy who could do it all and control all. in the military. So that's the whole concept for the guy in the yellow. Each individual, I have to personally take you and break you. So now I'm breaking you. I'm breaking your son, Boyd, by fucking with his girl who's always had fertility issues. Now I gave you a baby. I made you feel important. I gave you the excitement that you wanted. I gave you all these interesting people, and I'm gonna take it from you and break you. Now, when I break you and you feel you turn into a walker, now it's gonna be one of them situations again where everybody's gonna turn on each other. That's why he said at the beginning, this is the best part because these, they thought they had it, and then they thought they had hope, and then they had more hope, and now they're gonna kill each other, and I get my sacrifices, and now my people can live on or probably grow because that's supposed to be the thing.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna hear what they got to do to go home, and once the girl in the yellow said, the test that God gave is not to see if you would really to see how far you go. It's just to see if you would really do it. So that's what everybody's test is. You be hearing voices, and I just want to see if you'll do it. And now at the end, this whole setup that boy put together, it's a fucking trap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog. Like, and it plays sense, like, even with Old Girl in the Yellow, when she made, what's the name, put something in the water, like, in the cab, and when she didn't want to do it, she also just failed. You know what I'm saying? So she, like, immediately got in her mind, like, you better do what the fucking mind tell you, right? Because shit gonna fuck up around here, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really all, like, the Land of Yellow just was able to be like, y'all done did enough, so I'm finna actually get into town with y'all and personally fuck with everybody. And put everybody to their limit, except for Boyd. I'm just gonna talk to Boyd what he got going on. And like, okay. And I'm gonna fuck with everybody else. So when it hit the fan, then he gonna walk up on Boyd like I told you.
Oh no, he definitely. But that's the thing, he been fucking with Boyd. That's why she said, I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but even like, bro, I get it that you just wander into town and everybody gotta, give you this grace or whatever because you know how you got here. But they giving her too much grace.
Yes.
Like, they giving her way too much grace. And she really being smooth about it though too, because she's really being under the radar. And I feel like even if you are new there, the stuff that you ask, like, you gotta ask all these questions. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? But I also feel like just that, like, they played it perfectly by her coming in, leaving with like having a day, like to set that whole scenario up. Because she's been a wandering girl that walked in, niggas would not believe what she was on. But that's what I'm saying. They had to set up the same.
But also,
I think she things when like okay, this part of the plot, like said, so spoiler if you haven't seen it, but when he showed her a picture of herself, and why would you take that to her? That was the dumb.
That was dumb.
But that was so dumb. To defense, that nigga been dumb since he got there. You see him? That nigga been completely dumb since he got there.
Well, and I think his character, because remember, if I'm not mistaken, when he first arrived, he had that like flashback moment where they was like, "Oh yeah, you've been here before too, huh?"
Yeah,
and he was just like,
he was on the bus and he was hearing something or seeing something. Yeah,
and that's why I think for him, he's already been put in that boat of weird. Like, so to do weird things is gonna be acceptable, and they just gonna have an expectation like, "Oh yeah, you gotta just watch out for him." Because even the whole point of you kidnapping, what's her face, and then them having stabbed your eye out, sewing it up, and you just willfully wandering back into these people's arms to help. It's just so stupid. But it's like it is what it is. It's what I expect of Elgin now. Like, I expect him to do something.
Like, I hate him. Like, I hate when they show him in the background walking into a scene like, what the fuck you want?
That's how you know something bad is gonna happen. Something weird is gonna happen.
Get the fuck away from me, dog. So it's like I really. But I must say too, like, I feel like I'm more mad because I thought the show I was gonna get was the show that boys slapping shit out of white dudes in the first episode. So I thought boys and playing this character really own niggas' necks. You know what I'm saying? Like him and me, like really, because I feel like, saying, bro, you ain't slapped a white boy since season 1. But if you really go back to that first episode, you thought Boyd actually knew everything and had everything under control.
Yeah.
Like, he was completely, like, he was smacking niggas up, you fucking up, he was like, nigga, he was on it. It was like, that nigga went downhill.
But everybody did. Everybody from the first, bro, even the chick from the house, from the little community.
Community house lady?
Oh, yeah. First episode, she's smashing on the couch. She riding on the couch. Now you got a heart attack and pass out and walk. But what threw me off about it is, if y'all ever noticed, through the hardship, they magically recover. They could be fucked up, laid up. A house fell on Jim. 2 episodes later, he helped build a radio tower. You know what I'm saying? Like the mom. dug that hole, fell 30 feet, boom, crawled to safety through all the ghosts and goblins. A couple episodes later, she walking out to the lake.
I mean, I think that's just one of the things that they don't say to each other because I feel like it's like you really can't die there because you get killed. Like niggas get in, but they not realizing like, bro, I'm really doing some wild shit and surviving shit. Like,
but it's the failure to. I think it's the failure to assimilate to the fact that you're in a magical realm.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that's the constant tug and pull. But like you saying, every character has had a downfall. Now, I will say this: the one, what's her name? Is it not Sarah? The big chick that was on locked the door on Eldra.
Oh, the one that gave her the concoction?
Yeah, the one who gave her the concoction. From the first episode, she's been always implementing herself in with these characters doing some wild shit. Like how Jade stumbled through the town from a car accident. She pull up on a bike and hop off and give him the bike.
Yeah, I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Use her. That's what you would think. I would have thought that would have been perfect for me. That when the girl in yellow met her for the first time, they knew each other.
Well,
no. Remember, it was a different figure. She had to show the eyes.
Remember, she said, "Remember, we made a deal."
Yeah.
Remember that we talking about her. The one she said, "Remember when we first met, we made a deal."
But I'm saying that they never showed the deal. I don't think.
No, not yet.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, so I do feel like whatever her role is, like if we got that's what I definitely need the episode, like a whole episode of it. But if you got to give me backstory, you got to show me how much she's been affecting the town.
Well, I think that's what I'm saying. I think that's what we will eventually get in the final season is a playback of all her, because she's always been there for critical themes. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she's one of those characters that we didn't pay attention to because they didn't give her a whole story.
In the background, like I said, you said that a lot of people didn't die. A lot of people did die, but it was characters like her before she came to the forefront. It was characters like, oh yeah, I see dude in the community house. Oh yeah, I saw dude at the diner. I mean, like all of somebody every time somebody died, they always had a body.
But I mean, but they also keep motherfuckers who don't like over there their face burn. Like, bro, you don't need
yeah. Which is crazy because they gave her lines. Because before that, she had no lines.
She had no lines. I said like you don't need like I don't know what y'all doing. Like,
but my belief is I think that they have players. I think they're gonna have players like how at night the demons walk around. Taking whoever out here. I think there are day players who are already associated or have been manipulated by the guy in yellow over the years who get carried on cycle to cycle, but when things happen, they get pulled to safety. Like, look, I'm gonna pull you out to this cabin, that first cabin where Jade saw the body with the rock on it. I believe that's the true. Hey, look, safety here, and then everybody else is gonna master.
Remember, old boy Scarlet, I forgot that character, his name.
The white dude.
Remember, he said, have you ever thought that maybe some of the people that was in this town was already involved with whatever's going on? And so that's what did. So somebody who did enjoy loss, that was the aspect of loss. Where it was like, wait a minute, they crashed land on this island, then you realize, wait, some of the people wasn't on the plane; they was already on the island. Mm-hmm. So when he asked you, he was like, are you sure that everybody was already here, or like came here? Because what if somebody was here already?
Yeah.
And so like I said,
no, I mean that's what the best twist I would take is Victor really is crazy. Like I would love to know that. Like as a person that's been there the longest and ain't been no fucking help to nobody, I need you to either. I also believe this too because I believe in my theory, like I said about either somebody got to die. I believe that we won't see Ethan die, but Victor's gonna die as a sacrifice because he would be the kid that was left from a recent ritual that needed to be killed. So I can see Victor killing himself or dying to let everybody realize that he has to.
I could see that, but the thing is, I could see the boy in white that talks to Victor was the last boy from the cycle previous, and Victor will just be the boy that talks to Ethan. You know what I'm saying? And as he becomes the last, because that'll be the tie, the tether to each individual, like people that end up in Fromville. Like think about it like this, right? Those kids, the first initial kids that sacrificed, there was probably one kid left that didn't get sacrificed, and he was the one that stayed with until the next one came, and then he, you know what I'm saying? And individually, over and over, is going to be one tethered soul to the town. But that person is just now, not working, but probably working against the guy in the yellow, but like
But
as an accessory.
So do they always have to come as a kid? Because then if Ethan
I think so. Because the main goal is always free the kids.
So they always revert back to their kid form.
Well, no, I'm
so
saying
then Ethan will become the next
Victor, and then Victor's kid form will stay with Ethan.
Yeah, and then when Ethan dies, he goes back to kid form, and whoever's the next, that's the
But
cycle.
I mean, I feel like even in that space, when you think about like Victor has been like that's the things I hate about the story is like about the show in general is like they don't really dive heavily into real backstory. Because like I said, even if you're following the same path of what it is, then Ethan would be left by himself.
Yeah.
Because Victor was left by himself until people start coming to the like.
But
again, he becomes the one person tether.
But Ethan already knows that though. Think about it. Ethan was the only one who's willing to accept that. Everybody else is super anxiety driven about, like to me, and that family might be the key to it because he's already predetermined to be the last. And they're in the sacred, because they like the first 3 episodes. The first episode when she goes into the tunnel, she sees the vision of. Oh no, better was when she was through the tree and she was going up to the lighthouse. She saw the vision of her husband hanging dead.
Yeah.
So I think those premonitions, those implemented memories, she took it as an interpretation of I've been here before and these were my lives. When they're like, no, you're just playing the game. You're just walking through the same, visions that we're giving everybody else. The whole thing is we're putting you here. I'm giving you this to put you in a position and give you the hope that you need, but you're still going to end up doing what I want you to do anyway. Because now think about it. If you put the pieces together, why wouldn't they just keep sending people through the tree? Oh, because when they tried that shit, dude did it by himself. He ended up in the pool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So then my next, I'm leaning towards, like I said, agreeing with y'all on this theory, but then what does it do for the man in yellow? Is this like
because
is this feeding him? Is it expanding? Like I guess what's his end goal?
The story. Okay, I'm gonna say it because I feel like this is what nobody wants to hear. This was never a story meant for these people to win.
I know that.
This is a story to show you the probably, and it, to me, I don't know if it's
like,
everybody
has
a story. Right. That's what, I don't think it has to do with everybody like being like apparently a bad person in their real life, and they did something stupid, and now they're gonna confess it in the last season. That's what we're gonna figure out. I think it's just a sick game of a haunted town that you fell into, and that's the horror of it. It's horror.
Okay.
So it's like Jason Voorhees in the lake. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a bad teenager to die at the lake. You just got to be at the lake.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get to recommendations, man. I'll go first. I'll say if you haven't, let's say season 2, The Last Airbender's out. I watched the first 2 episodes, and I know that listen, I've already seen all the discourse around it and everything. It's not the best live action adaptation, but like I said, it's alright. It's alright. Like I said, I still enjoy it, and you can definitely see that they got more money. You can definitely see the budget is a little bit better, but it's like the liberties that they take with the stories. It's valid. The criticism is valid because the liberties that they are taking with the story already is like. But I feel like it's still a decent watch. So I always say that, and then for those who still like good shows and everything like that, Raising Kanan has been cooking up, and so get back into Raising Kanan if you want to.
I just got the one. I'm working at Supergirl. I know that there's obviously a bunch of discourse. I saw Variety said like it's like the worst script they've ever seen.
Wow, really?
And it's like, bro said, but the dude who reviewed it for Variety also said Project Hail Mary was trash. Listen, I already don't agree with what you said. Like,
so as somebody in the who's like hopeful for this DC universe, and does like what James Gunn put out.
I mean, it has its flaws for sure. Like, it's not a perfect movie by any stretch of the imagination, but Millie Alcock as Supergirl playing Kara and her run or like her like work in it, she kills it. Jason Momoa obviously kills it as Lobo. The main villain is trash, but you don't see him. Right. And I think that's probably I feel like they might have realized on the cutting room floor, like, bro, not the best. And it's like they definitely made some bad decisions there, but Jason Momoa and Lily Alcott, they carry it. I know I saw some people like they don't like the little girl. She's a little girl. Like, she was kind of annoying at points, but that's what I felt like. You gotta just try with you and a little kid. You a kid strong young adult.
I feel like that's been killing movies though lately. whether it was Doctor Strange or Spider-Man.
Oh,
You
have
know, like
they
that
don't-
annoying
The
kid
annoying,
factor
the annoying sidekick.
fucks it if it
A lot of
ruins
people-
me.
A lot of people have been straight away from that.
which is fair. I mean,
that trope.
I don't think like we're talking an adaptation. Well, I also read the Woman of Tomorrow stuff, like the story as an adaptation. No, it doesn't.
Oh.
They messed up.
They mangled that whole.
They mangled that story. Like there's just certain things that like they left out and that they wanted to change that they just didn't do well. But as a movie, it's a fun comic book movie, and it's like I'm not expecting it to be more than that. Like you could, I could
Like
tell.
I heard it was very kid friendly.
Yes and no.
Like it felt more like when I the first I asked, I was like, are we talking about like Thor: Love and Thunder for kid friendly or like
The
like,
trailer make it
kids-
seem like it's a get down. Like she going ham.
That's what I was gonna say. Yes and no. Like it's not kid friendly because of the nature. Like I don't want to get like what his motive is, but it's dark and heavy. So it's like that's not kid friendly at all. And the way that she be talking to Leonard, she is very much like how she was in the Superman, where she is brash. You know, she cussing and shit like that. Like all of that's there. So it's like I don't see it as kid friendly.
Did it do anything good for the universe?
I mean, it's gonna show. They already said that she's showing up in Man of Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It shows where her mindset is going to be cool.
Okay.
So that's my only recommendation. But like I said, I think the people who are saying, "Oh, this is the worst shit ever," like
worst shit ever is crazy.
crazy.
I heard it was better than Superman, but not the best movie. Like I heard it was better than Superman's movie from people who from the last movie.
I see. I think I do. Obviously, I think it's a good movie, but I think the opposite. I did like Superman better.
Really?
Maybe because I also know the adaptation.
I just rewatched it, bro. I got so much more hate for that movie.
See, I own it. I own it. I actually.
Yeah, I rewatched it too. I like it still. I gotta rewatch it. I've been meaning to rewatch it because I definitely feel like I don't really remember it. I got a couple recommendations. I got I said the show I was watching on Prime, Jury Duty. Yeah. Jury Duty is like they're on the second season now.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Dog, that shit is so funny. Like I binged the first season because I had it in my wish list to watch, and I'm like, I'll watch it some point. But when I really watched it, like I would love to be in that experience. Like the first one, of course, they was the jurors or whatever. But like everybody's like it's like they're doing it at the office setups. Everybody doing documentary talks and they one-on-ones and being like all office stuff. But everybody's an actor except for one nigga. Like he's there for the job. You know what I'm saying? Like so the first season, like he was a juror or whatever. And it's like. But this shit is just everybody's over the top. Like the second season, they hired another dude who's an assistant to like a hot sauce company, and like they're trying to do they doing a company retreat. Okay. So he's playing an assistant at a company retreat. So it's funnier because it's a retreat, so everybody's looking more wild. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't meant to be. You know what I'm saying? So and that shit, like the dude that's like the real nigga, be in that bitch crying laughing at them. Like them niggas be like porcupine. Like they had to do a seminar on sex, like sexual conduct, or whatever. They need a safe word, or whatever. They was throwing off words and like porcupine. So it's like, but like now it's like pause. So as you're watching the show now, and somebody hits up crazy, you like porcupine. Like you hear somebody in the back like porcupine. Like, hey. So it's like it's been like dog y'all snap. Like this, that's been funny. My Ambition with Superman's back out. I don't know if we recommend it, but like I'll build on that. That's always this one's gonna be a great season so far. Rick and Morty's back.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
And Rick and Morty never does no wrong. So like it's on 2 episodes in. And bro, other than anime, the Rick and Morty.
You didn't like that anime? Oh, I love that anime.
But ain't no boy, you can't give me a season of Rick and Morty. You might not like an episode. It's some episodes here and there.
2 seasons. I stopped watching it.
Really?
I didn't. I got over it. I understand.
That's crazy. How you gonna not be a fan of Rick and Morty? And I think that's it.
You wanna know something funny? I don't even know. So you know how you be like, you think like your kids ain't paying attention and everything like that. Randomly, Trivia was messing with Sarah. I was like, Sarah, that's why you like Rick and Morty. She was like, I only like a little of it. And I was like, you like Rick and Morty? You know, I was like, she was like, I was like, dang, I should have been watching that one. Should have been watching that around your ass.
But no, yeah, no. I don't know how you like, because I'm like, I feel like Rick and Morty is now in a space where there actually is a storyline. Like, even when they do a bunch of shit, there's always there's a real underlying storyline throughout the last. Maybe ever since like Evil Morty, like, and you watch that Evil Morty was created.
Last season I watched, I was like, I don't really care to think about it in season 5.
Oh, yeah, you far.
I don't even think Evil Morty came in that.
I think it was at the end of that.
Yeah.
I think it was into that. So I think that's how it ended. And I was
What's funny is that's kind of where it got good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it became a storyline.
Yeah, storyline. Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I like it more. Like, they still do their random adventures, but there is a Evil Morty is plot.
It became a thing where Morty woke up, was waking up every season.
Yeah.
And now he's become, you can see him slowly not becoming evil Morty, but like, I get evil Morty now. I see why he don't fuck with you.
Well, I've been got you, boy. I was like, went up at first it was like, he took it to the extreme.
Yeah.
Then he got down again, like,
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he was right.
maybe he was right, man. Something like that.
I got a couple. So I have Good Luck. No. Have fun. Good Luck. Don't die.
Yeah.
That movie to me is so good. It's so funny. It's probably one of the better comedies that I've seen to me in the last couple of years. That's just organic. And then I also went and saw Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War, The Calamity this last weekend. I think it's in theaters till Tuesday. Now, reality is it should be a part 1 because it's just not the complete end, even though it keeps saying final.
Okay.
I heard the manga was coming back.
For 1,000 Year Blood War? Oh, could be.
It was like the new war.
It could be, but it was good. I enjoyed it. I was in that theater like clutching my pearls, man. Like you could tell like it was like how Bleach is. Like they give you hope. They let you think like, yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. Ichigo got this, and then you like, whoa. So yeah, those are my recommendations.
Well, I just been watching Hajime no Ippo like crazy. That just has become my favorite anime.
Make one square up or something all the time. That's crazy. That's how Baki do me. I'd be literally at the shop like, I gotta relax, dog. Like this, you know what I'm saying? Don't do it, man.
And then just for my hood watch is it's The Shy. And The Shy's been going crazy this last season, so those are my two.
All right, man. OG recommendation, man. Go to geeksetpodcast.com. Check out all our past episodes. Get you some merch.
It's gonna be at DreamCon. Get you some merch now so I can bring it to you at DreamCon.
Oh yeah, boom, right there. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? So again, like I said, we're going to be at DreamCon. Follow everybody's social media. Everybody's out here putting out content. Everybody's doing some things, man. So make sure you check out everybody's work. Join our Discord. A whole bunch of dope people talking dope shit. One of the best ways to support us. Join our Patreon. Patreon.com/Geekset. We got some exclusive content over there. Got some behind the scenes, got some early episodes, so you'll get a lot over there. But as always, this is the only podcast that blends hip hop culture and geek culture together. We are out. Peace.